Hello. These are really fucking loud. I won't even have to talk that loud today. Jesus. These are loud. But it's okay. I think I just need to turn the music up. That's what I need to do.
Show me the passion in your bones. Show me the passion in your eyes.
Are you really listening if it's not redlining?
Breaking all your rules, baby. Feeding me these lies. Think it's time to let you go, baby. Think it's time to let you go. Think it's time to let you go, baby. Think it's time to let you go.
No, I didn't even know you. Did you put the screen? Are we the main camera? Oh, okay. I was about to say. Shouts out to Weatherman Dan in the building. The God Mises, what's going on? If you are joining us, make sure you throw a wave in the chat room. Let us know how we're sounding. right. Thank you for letting us know that it sounds good. If you are joining us in the chat room, make sure you throw a wave in the chat room. Nick, what's the dress code this weekend?
Yeah. Yes, now. Let's go.
Oh, well then I'm wearing a bathrobe. That's a good idea. What's up, the bliss? It's too bad that we don't have ConsultQnA bathrobes because we could just wear them to this. Nick says dresses, whatever.
Yeah, that's been on the list for a while, hasn't it? Well,
I guess that means we'll have to wear polos.
we are yelling in here today.
It's very loud.
It's like I'm yelling at myself right now. I hear the speakers picking me up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might need to turn the speaker down.
It gives a little room presence.
I have this speaker much louder than that.
Oh, okay.
Slightly
I'm
louder.
gonna go
so.
turn this one down.
Yeah.
All I hear is that one.
Yeah, it's slightly louder. Would you be able to turn that speaker down? just a smidgen. It is on that far right side,
I'm gonna go on this side. Do this one.
the top one.
Check.
Ever so slightly. Check. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh, hey, Suku. Suku's in the building. He's here when he can be. Love.
Appreciate you.
Love you a lot, too. I guess let me fade this in the background before Amp has a conniption. Can I even put that in the podcast? I had to cut out the first half of everything y'all were saying because you had this copywritten music. D-Mar, what's going on? Shouts out to that man, DJ Mari, in the building. And shouts out to everybody else who is joining us. Again, if you are sitting in the chat room and we haven't given you a shout out, throw a wave in the chat room. One day we will get our shout out feature working where the bot will shout you out.
So much work.
One day when we invest into learning how to do that.
That's just learning.
Yeah, because I didn't know how to do it and then never did it and then forgot how to do it. So that's all cool.
I believe DMAR submitted, so we got your submission.
I haven't even opened the submissions yet. I haven't done
We're not drinking depression. This is just, what are we drinking?
This is Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
We can't say the brand because they don't sponsor us. Shouts out to Deidre in the building.
What's up, Deidre?
Who else? But yeah, man, we haven't had depression since Alex brought it over. Alex used to bring over
weekly.
He brought over all the depression every week.
I need to restock.
He's no longer depressed, guys.
I was never depressed.
You were drinking it.
I just wanted to experience it.
Oh, well, I was here last week on YouTube. Y'all skipped me, Dan.
Just because you're on YouTube and not saying anything doesn't count as you being here.
Did we skip him last week?
I don't think so.
I
don't think he even submitted.
No, he did. I think we did. Once I open it, I'll be able to see.
It's Amp. What's up, Amp?
Hi, Amp. I've been talking a lot of jive, so you gonna have to shoot me the fade next time you see me. Just on principle.
Just on principle. Got things to settle for reasons.
Just on principle. All right. Let me get this open. But who?
Dan says he was on the phone.
Oh, he was on the phone for 3 hours of the show.
When is your release? When do you release the tome of music?
I think he said January 20th.
So like 150 songs he's releasing?
No, I think it's 10 or 13.
All hands no. Amp says bet all hands no talking.
It's fine with me.
January
where am I
20th. Okay, cool. That's like soon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 10 days, 9 days.
Oh, yeah.
9
30
days
minutes.
from now.
30 minutes is a good amount of time.
It will be on a Friday, so it's going to compete with everything that releases on a Friday.
When did they release movies?
I don't know. I
On
think
like
they release
Tuesdays or something like
I think
that?
they release albums on Tuesdays.
Yeah, albums on Tuesdays, yeah.
I don't think they do them on Fridays just because if something goes wrong, nobody's working. No, for real. That's for real. Yeah. They try to do it they try to do it on a Thursday, so like if something goes wrong
They
Friday.
can fix it on Friday. Yeah.
Like people are working so they can like call people at places. So that's a little tip on
podcast comes out in May. Interesting.
Okay. Have you already recorded episodes to the Forecast podcast? I like that. Are you going to start it off with, hi, this is Weatherman Dan. All right. So.
Cool. Listening party. What's up, JVS the world, or J verse the world, or Jalen verse the world, or Junior Varsity? And that's it.
All right. First up, we have Faris
Oh,
Chatilla.
sweet. He'll probably pop in.
Yeah. That's the man from Egypt. So it's Egyptian time where he's at. He's legitimately from Egypt. I'm not just
As
making
opposed
up.
to the other people that we have that watch the show.
I'm not just making up where he's
that
from.
we assign them locations and they happen to be Egypt.
Yeah, and then we got the Bliss, we got JV, we got Zay, D-Mar, Lunk sent over a song that we've heard before. And then Mari sent over the song, then D-Mar sent over another song, which we're going to pick which one we're going to listen to. Then the Uprising King, which is Gizmo. He changed his name again. Yeah, he changed his name again. And then Weatherman Dan, and then Mises, Dreamer, Wano, and Dank would be after that.
A lot of X's.
That's what I'm reading here. You guys can see it. It is on the screen. Yeah, Lung sent over a song that we've all heard before. But
what does the M stand for?
Mastered.
Or mixed? Or I got nothing.
I think it's the master. I think he wanted to stray away from doing final dot
so
MP3
he's just doing
dot
wave
dot wave
dot wave something dot m dot wave dot wave.
Oh, Lunk's in the chat.
What's up, Lunk?
It's the master version. Oh, wow. Is that how you spell it? Puto? Kim, is that how you spell?
I want it to be master dot version dot puto dot wave.
Wow. Wow, he's using profanity in a different language. He's so cultured.
Edgy.
And he's the edgelord galore.
D-Mar says when y'all get to me, play the second one. Okay.
All right.
So the second one.
So then I'm going to mark the first one as no. So I'm going to just put incomplete.
Make a setting that says no.
It's about to turn red. All right. I should make a setting that says play the second one, since so many people do that. It'll be like a rainbow color.
Play the second one.
So play the second one. All right. So the last time you sent this song in, it was rough. Okay, cool. So we get something new from Lunk.
So the new way to immediately say "fuck you" is thinking "fuck your metadata."
Oh,
I don't believe that because I still don't believe he's a real person.
Weatherman Dan, you really met Duwop Kane? No, Duwop Kane is a real person. I just don't think. I'm not sure it's the person who's submitting. I think somebody. I mean, it says it's his email, but it could be a fake email. Dan, did you ask him if he submits to us? Like, is that really him?
It's that.
Did you say, hey, man, do you watch this stream?
Do you submit?
I think I heard of your music. I think I heard of your music in this stream one time.
Oh, that's right. Nick does get the medal for beating out Duop Kane. But I think the thing that plays in your favor, Nick, is that we weren't even sure if he was real.
No, the chat room thought he was fake.
Yeah.
So everybody in the chat voted against him. It's the wildest thing. Everybody in the chat room was like, he's not real. and voted against him, and Nick just won. I think he only got one vote.
Doo-Wop Kane,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think he got one vote. And it was a landslide.
Let me have this. I'm not arguing it,
Yeah,
man.
but I guess he is a real person. Weatherman Dan has met him. So
Did you take a picture with him? Because I'm still having a hard time.
this ain't a joke. I was at a mixer last week at Classette. I don't know. And no fucking joke, he does submit to AMH. Dram was there promoting his new bakery. Wow. All right. Hey, man. So shouts out to Doo-Wop Kane.
Right.
It really is him. I guess this is after a year. This
We
is
have
now
proof.
This is now
Somebody
confirmation.
has found him.
Confirmation that he does submit here. That's dope. What else? Did you ask him about it, or like what happened? Tell us the whole story. Give us the rundown. This could be something that's clippable right here.
Drum made cornbread, and I got a free shirt and pillow.
Does he still go? No, he goes by. He changed his name, or is he now going back with the name Dram?
DRAM. Ram.
He's back to Dram. Okay, that's where he should have stayed. How much for the signature Q&A orange? Is this cup?
Oh.
We do have a cup. We have mugs. I think those are like $15.
We gotta actually take pictures of them.
Yeah, I have one somewhere around the house. It's somewhere. It's somewhere in here. I just don't.
Just
I
like
don't
Doo-Wop Kane, it's somewhere.
Big Baby Bakery. Okay, cool, man. Cool. I'm about to drown myself. I guess it's time.
About that time?
Yeah, but Doo-Wop was nice. He was with people, and it was very interesting. Okay, I would assume that he was with people.
I took a photo on my Kodak, so it should be processing this week. Dan back to shooting film.
Yeah, shouts out to Walgreens. They're
Cool.
the only ones who develop.
Yep. Unless you do it yourself, like some certain medium.
I think Walgreens still sells it.
They do.
Amazon sells it for like super expensive. Somebody bought out Kodak so that they can keep
Yeah.
making film,
Yep.
right? Who was it?
So there's a lot
Was
of
it-
sub brands now, but
was
they
it
still
Quentin
go by
Tarantino?
No,
Oh,
no. Done Woody Foot. Oh, okay. All
okay.
right.
Some
Yeah.
local spot. All right.
I still shoot. I shoot medium format, and then develop it myself.
We are sipping on Chardonnay. If you are sipping on any kind of drink, let us know in the chat room. But yeah, we're sipping on Chardonnay, and then we might move over to some. I think this was White Zen. I can't show y'all the brand on screen because So, and then we got some White Zen here. So maybe we'll get to the White Zen bottle. I don't know. It depends on how good y'all music is today. All right. So let's do this roll call.
Make us turn to drinking.
Let's do this roll call. I haven't seen Faris yet, so I'm going to put MIA for him. The Bliss, have you seen The Bliss?
Yeah.
Okay, The Bliss, I'm going to put here. Jalen
him.
is here.
Yep.
I haven't seen Zay.
Haven't seen Zay.
Yeah, Zay, I'm going to put MIA. Demar, we want the second one, so I'm going to put here on that.
Lunk is here saying my shiny knee and me.
Mari is here. Lunk is present. I haven't seen the Uprising King. But okay, the Bliss is here.
That's Gizmo part 17.
Yeah, this is Gizmo Snyder, the Uprising King. I haven't seen him, so I'm gonna put MIA on him for now. The God Mises, I got some heat for you. All right, I see the God Mises is here, so I'm gonna put here there, and then Weatherman Dan. I mean, if y'all are okay with us getting started, we'll start off with the Bliss. He sent over a track called Until Tomorrow. I think the Bliss said he got FL Studio now.
Oh, was it that? Oh no, he was saying he was thinking about moving a lot. I can't remember.
No,
Either
I
way,
think
upgrade.
he said he got FL Studio now.
Uh-huh.
So I wonder if this is a new beat that he's made in FL Studio. I'm trying to read what you guys are saying. Oh, shout out Weatherman Dan says, oh, and shout out to Fruit Mama. That was amazing. Okay, shouts out to her. One day she'll listen to this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was either FL Elijah. He wrote in the Discord, so remember what he said, but I saw it, and then he didn't write me back when I wrote him back, but it's okay.
What amp? You asked people like what their start to finish album was. How did that go? And was that just for talking purposes? Was that a talking point? Or was there some studying going on behind that?
He was talking to me about it because how the dude commented on the post talking about he listens to albums start to finish.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, you're a rare breed. And so Amp was like, that would be a good conversation point. And I was like, no, it won't, because nobody actually cares. Everybody lies. And then he posted it in the Discord, and then nobody cared.
Except for us.
Yeah.
The people that listen to albums.
But honestly, there's really, in my lifetime, there's like 3 or 4 that I can listen to front and back.
Same. Yeah.
And the 4th one, I didn't add it in the Discord, but the 4th one would be Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On, or that album.
That whole album, yeah.
Good times. Oh, he said it was better on his Instagram. I didn't even see you posted on your Instagram. What were your results on your Instagram?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Meanwhile, while we're waiting for that, let's start off with The Bliss. The Bliss sent over a track. He said, it's weird. Also, one of my last on GarageBand. Okay, so this isn't new. Well, this isn't him on the new DAW. No new sounds have... Oh, God. He said, no new sounds have been downloaded yet either. I've been telling this man for a year to download sounds. Kaylin Ellis has released like 8 sound packs. My review is going to be please download sounds.
So before we get started, my review is please download sounds.
Yep. I'm telling y'all, we're going to do the bingo card. So
yeah, okay.
I don't care. These guys are like, y'all need a prize, and I'm like, no, y'all don't, because it's fun. And it's fun being biased and predicting what will happen.
I started writing my album. Your album answers, but then you got busy. Yeah. It took me, like, I had to sit for a second to answer that one. I've listened to a lot of albums. Stop buying Wendy's Biggie Bags. The Uprising King is here.
All right.
Unpraised King.
I will. Is it unpraised?
Unpraised King.
I don't know why I saw. Oh, I saw. Okay, I didn't see the N.
I kind of like Uprising. To be honest,
I didn't see the N. I just saw the UP.
That sounds like a fucking badass villain.
Okay. All right. Let's do the Bliss, man. Kaylin Ellis has sound packs that are $5. Kaylin Ellis. I just posted it on my story, so if y'all don't know, Kaylin Ellis released his entire Ableton template with all his master effects and all his chains. So master chain and all of that stuff. His drum bus with all the effects on it and everything. I think he released it for free. I posted it in my story on Instagram.
Go grab
so
that
if you're like Ableton people, Kaylin Ellis, follow him. He does all this stuff all the time. Check him out. That is one of the homies. We'll eventually have him on his stream one time. I haven't even reached out to him about it, but eventually we will. I'm going to be gone by the end of the stream. The Bliss absolutely does not know me. He does not know me. All right. Let's check this out. This track is called Until Tomorrow. It's a SoundCloud link. Let's see. Okay, I like the chord progression. I don't like the sound of them, but I like the chord progression.
It's like so much more bulky already than it normally is. I mean, I get it. It's the default stuff, but it's already better, I think.
Yeah. sounds like it would be on Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I love this little riff. All right.
I already reviewed it.
Yo, thanks for the follow. You gonna figure out that name?
Nope.
Acute.
A cute.
A cute. I don't know. I think I said it too. Like, if this is his first time getting into it, acute or AK. All right, cool.
Ah, I got it correct. Look at that. First time.
It's because you have experience with the SoundCloud names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I will say, like, it's a good, like, get your feet wet, like, get started into it. But it definitely has more bulk to it than the other ones that you've submitted. Like, it already feels like you're going to start really getting into something cool and experimental. Off the top of my head, I would say start looking into also how, if you're doing quantizations, add a little bit of randomness to it. Because I feel like if this wasn't, like, perfectly like that, like, the whole thing has kind of a cartoon, like you were saying, like Courage the Cowardly Dog, like a little, it's almost cartoony. And if you just made it a little bit more like not perfect, it would fit right into that, especially that ending line, which is it's fun little line going on. So that's what I gotta say.
Yeah, just go on Reddit and get sounds. You know, just look up sounds. I've said this every week for the past year. Just look at sound. All the people I've named every week for the past year.
You know who you are.
Kaylin Ellis, The Count. There's a bunch of people on SoundCloud. J-Rob. I think Oshi has old sound packs that are out. I think Rom released a few. Again, you can find a lot on Reddit. So if you look up Reddit, sample packs, sound packs.
He says, I promise I will get more sounds.
So my brother is watching the stream.
I was going to say, because he wants to know, what happened to your finger?
Yeah, so my brother is Anthony. My finger, I tore the ligament in my finger. So that's what happened.
Wasn't it something silly? Like you were going
No,
to
yeah. The
lock
truth.
the door.
The truth is, I
got in a fight with Amp.
No. Amp wouldn't touch a boy. Amp would get these hands. No. Now I'm here. I can't even make a fist now. So like I have to fight and then like I dominant punch with my my left.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So it's like I'm southpaw. So like Amp might have an advantage. But so I will tell the truth.
Deidre knows.
Yeah, I'll tell the truth since everybody's like, you should make up a better story than that, and I'm like, why? You know, so I have a automatic lock on my door. So when you leave my door, you press the lock button. So as I was walking out, I turned around and reached back and was going to lock it with my middle finger, but I slipped and all my weight went on my middle finger, and so that instead of breaking my finger, it tore the ligament in my finger.
Pussy.
So yeah, I got about 4 more weeks in this, and then we get to see if I have permanent damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Or if I'll need surgery to repair the ligament. And
Yeah.
I'm not getting
I don't think
surgery,
I
so
don't think you've been working hard enough at the gym.
yeah.
Doing those finger push-ups.
Nah, yeah. So, you know, I don't have any insurance, so there would be no such thing as a surgery. So, you know, we'll see in a couple weeks if I have permanent damage and can't, like, you know, lift the tip of my finger.
You got knives in your kitchen, right? We can
Yeah.
fix this.
So, we will see. But, you know, steps in life, right? All the sports that I played, you know.
I like the story where you're fighting a tank, but that one's okay too, I guess.
Yeah. So, that's what happened. It's not exciting. I don't feel like making up a story. But that's what happened. Just point people.
Middle finger with that. Not being able to close your hand, just constantly giving everyone the finger.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, I mean, I can do this, but this is as far as I can go. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not making up no story. It like, how do you even make up one that, like, why? I don't know. All the sports and it wasn't a car door. It was a house door. it was the house. And then so I did it while I was leaving to go DJ. So I couldn't move my finger, and so all I did was tape it up, and I DJ'd with tape on my finger. The thing, it didn't hurt either. That's how I knew it was bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in no pain, and I just couldn't lift my finger, and I was like, "Welp,
that's fucked."
Yep.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I DJ with Mari that week. So
and rocked the whole club.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I DJ with Mari that night, and it sucked. It sucked to DJ like that. Like sucked really bad. I think I messed up like 3 times, but I did my best to hide it so nobody could hear it. But yeah, it sucked.
Your knees go whenever you get mad. I can't. It's so good.
It's lame. You guys are lame. All right. So who will we have next? It's been a minute. It's been building.
The pressure.
Oh, I don't know.
Pressure.
I don't know.
Weeks go by and we don't get to say knee comments.
I don't know. All righty. We got Junior Did Junior Varsity, is he here?
He was here,
anything?
yeah.
I don't remember.
You know
seeing
how
his
he
name.
is, unless it's Kim Ask, and
yeah,
he's just
Kim Ask is Jalen here, so he can comment. See if he's here. Did we finish reviewing the Bliss?
I feel like we did. That's a good transition into what he's doing.
Okay. I do like the chord progression. I just think there needs to be sounds.
In the back, no, it's 6 inches higher in the back.
That's such an interesting observation. Like, as a man, why would you walk around talking about, I bet you your shirt doesn't cover your butt?
The shirt is built low in the front and then high in the back.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing that you notice and be like, hey, like you clown somebody? Your shirt doesn't cover your butt. You're poor. You're poor, Alex. You're poor.
Oh, is that what that means? Oh.
I don't think my shirt covers my butt either, Alex. Don't.
Okay.
I need to show off these assets, you know?
This is for publicity purposes.
Yeah. Lunk is reaching at this point.
I liked last week when he said I bet his socks just cover his ankles and got no toes to them. Oh, man.
All right.
He got a large, small shirt.
All right, so we got Junior Varsity here. He sent over a track called Rainy Days. Any predictions before we listen to this? Can we get some predictions in the chat room? Predictions. Predictions on what he's talking about. It's called Rainy Days. Any predictions?
I bet it's like emo-ish in nature. It's a diss track against me for some reason. Yeah, it's a diss track against Weatherman Dan because, rainy days.
All right, Nick says a copy and paste. Lunk says an emo song, I bet, which is what Alex says.
Yeah.
Gizmo says, I predict the song will be good. Okay. All right.
All right.
Unusual, minimal A-B rhyming. Okay.
Oddly specific.
Smoking cigarettes. All right. All right. Let's check it out then. See what we're talking about. Rainy Days.
I used to be bummy, but now I get money. They like all my music, they think that I'm funny. It used to be rainy, but now it's so sunny. I know I'm the greatest, there's no one above me, okay. I used to be bummy, but now I get money. They like all my music, they think that I'm funny. It used to be rainy, but now it's so sunny. I know I'm the greatest, there's no one above me, okay. I gotta stay ready, I gotta stay focused. I know that you see me. chillin' at the Four Seasons. I used to be bummy, but now I get money. They like all my music, they think that I'm funny. It used to be rainy, but now it's so sunny. I know I'm the greatest, there's no one above me, okay. I used to be bummy, but now I get money. They like all my music, they think that I'm funny. It used to be rainy, but now it's so sunny. I know I'm the greatest, there's no one above me, okay. I used to be bummy, now I get money. I used to be rainy, now it's so sunny. Yes, I'm the greatest, there's no one above me, okay.
Alrighty. That was Junior Varsity, aka JVS the World, or J Verse the World.
What's his channel name? Like JV Leaks?
Yeah. No, this one isn't on his leak page.
Oh, this
he
is
didn't
an
leak this
actual
song.
release.
He released this song.
Okay.
He didn't because
I
when
love that there's a difference.
when he posts a song on his leaks page, he leaked it. But when he posted on this, it's an official release.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. There's a difference.
Yeah. So I'm not mad at this one.
I'm not mad at
It
it.
does sound like it's for the kids.
Yep.
It actually sounds like it fits for the kids.
Yep.
And that's all I have to say about that. That's
say
all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about Vietnam.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother. I think GVS, it's time for you to go get on LinkedIn and find the people that run kids shows. I feel like this song could go. I feel like this song could pick up.
I mean, he can honestly go on YouTube and find some kids' YouTube shows and just contact them because their emails are usually attached to their About Me's.
Yeah.
And then and LinkedIn works too, but I think you could also find them on YouTube.
Do that and see what kind of response you get, because I think if you led with a song like this, I think people would pay attention.
People,
producer, kids show people,
okay. Music director,
music directors.
Okay.
Thank you. Words. Yeah. So, but I think that this is one of the better, more chillins. One of the more honed songs that you've got. I even feel like the key of the song and the delivery. I almost feel like when you were doing it, it almost sounds like you're smiling when you're delivering it, which is good. It's a happy song. It's got good feelings to it. Lead with this one. Go find some people that'll listen to it on shows and reach out to producers.
Yeah, I mean, that is a huge market. So if that's the market that you're going for, keep, making it for the kids.
The kids.
Don't do the song where you're just like, I fucked your bitch, and it's like, how is that for the kids now? It's no longer for the kids.
I fucked your bitch.
Yes. Or everybody's hating. I mean, this song kind of talking about how people were hating, but
Kids
you're
don't care.
more on. It was rainy days. Now it's not raining.
Yeah.
I mean, just start honing it in and making it for the kids.
Yeah.
Things that kids say, you can see it on TikTok because pedophiles are starting all the trends that kids are following. But, we're not going to talk about TikTok. All right. Moving on. Shouts out to JVS, Jalen versus the World.
I used to be bummy, but now I fuck bitches.
Yeah, that's the adult version of it right there. Used to be in downtown Orlando asking for $0.25, but now he asks for $1.
But now I ask for $1. Life's getting better.
Or now he's like, straight up, man. I had one dude like, straight up, man, I just want a drink. I was like,
Hey, at least you're honest.
I was like, I don't got it, man. I had to do. I witnessed one time a girl, she gave a homeless dude her food, and he like threw it in the trash can.
What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, he did because he wanted money, so he just like threw the food in the trash can. It was like brand, like she had just bought it too, and he just threw it in the trash can.
What is that called? It's called choosy beggars.
Yeah, I guess he was probably rich. He just went down. He just put on a bunch of makeup,
wearing shitty clothes.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't have any more to say about that. Do you?
Nah.
No. All right. All right. Zay hasn't checked in yet, so we're gonna skip over Zay. We do have Demar up next.
Okay.
Demar sent over a track. We're gonna get through all the submissions today. Promise. Demar sent over a track called "All It Take." There's no S at the end, so it's "All It Take."
All it take?
All it take. Yeah, no, no question mark or nothing. It's just all it take. Okay. He said, "Play this one instead, twin." Are we twins? We don't look alike. Kim, put this man's SoundCloud on the screen, and then zoom into his picture, and he talking about twin.
Can you put it on my side so that way we can A/B them?
Put it over Alex's face.
Over my.
There's really no S at the end. It's all it take. Him from Atlanta, Fault Maine. That's just what we sat down here. Okay, that's just what we sat down here. All right, we're down here because he must be underneath Florida. Yeah. He must be he's from the Bahamas talking like that. It's either Texas or Mississippi or Alabama. He's in the Bible Belt. He's in the Bible circle. He's in one of those countries over there.
One of those countries.
Yeah, those are different countries.
Oh.
You know, Texas wants to be their own country. But
Yeah, they do. That's scary as shit.
So with it being all it take, does it mean all it takes?
I don't know.
So did we shorten up this word by taking off the S?
That we have to now stop and think about why there's no S on this word?
Yeah, just, you know. Y'all think that's my twin? I don't think that's my twin right there, but Lone Star State, we don't need nobody else. All right. It was a whole civil war. Y'all needed a couple other states. What are those lights behind you? The lights? Amp?
Those lights?
The same lights you saw every time you're over here.
What lights?
And when Amp asking questions like we just bought
Like
some lights.
He doesn't know what's happening.
And not said anything in the chat room. All right.
Okay.
All right. So let's listen to this song. It's called All It Take. He still hasn't said where he's from, but I guess we'll listen to this song and then we'll guess.
Those lights?
It's literally the same lights we have all the time.
One call is all it take to go ahead and get them gone. One nut is all it take to put that little bitch in my song. Then she said she mad at me, she know a nigga doing wrong. This guy shit got me numb. Bitch, it's not my fault. In this world you die alone. So bitch don't hit my phone. Niggas always speaking on my name. That shit got me thrown. She told me your dick ain't made the same, so I fuck your hoe. Broke her heart and told her play some Uzi. That's the way life goes. I heard you niggas rats, niggas snitches, niggas really told. I heard you niggas bitches, caught their stitches, still won't let it blow. I put it in her mouth.
You sound like NBA Youngboy,
While I'm soft, she gon'
which is, I mean, yeah, it just sound like Youngboy, NBA Youngboy.
watch it grow. Yeah, she ate my seed, cup of effing in to make them bleed. I'm up in that city swerving, looking at me, she get nervous. Don't know why she think I'm perfect. Eat the dick, little bitch, you worthless. Shit like skinny niggas niggas with my tank top, come get me shirtless. I like copping dirty sticks that been shot just to know it's working. One call is all it take to go ahead and get them gone. One nut is all it take to put that little bitch in my song. Then she said she mad at me, she know a nigga doing wrong. This gas, it got me numb. Bitch, it's not my fault. Like, why you speaking on my name? They don't know that I really went through pain. They don't know that I was standing in that rain. I try my best to really change. Fuck it up. But fuck it, bitch, I'm up. I got Henny in my cup. I got that Zaza in my blunt. Feel like a big dog. I cry. I heard you rapping, nigga, you suck. I heard you dissing, nigga, what's up? Why they niggas be capping in front of that slut? Say bitch, I'm my thumb in the butt, nigga. Yeah, on God. So my cousin, me hold your ride. Heard these niggas be plying on jobs. Young nigga from the A from Cobb. And I heard your twin got robbed. I was with your bitch, got slobbed. And I heard your ass get mad. She played my shit in her AirPods. You a pussy boy, won't blow your toy. Won't kiss that bitch, I'm too annoyed. They'll beat that pussy like I'm Floyd. Tryna stay cause she enjoy. CB, that's my fucking twin. Don't talk too much, don't need no friends. Off the head, don't need no pen. One call is all it take to go ahead and get them gone. One nut is all it take to put that little bitch in my song. Then she said she mad at me, she know a nigga doing wrong. This gas, it got me numb. Bitch, it's not my fault. In this world, you die alone. So bitch, don't hit my phone.
This is a song I would want to speed up.
Oh.
Yeah, Alex, you could talk about the technical stuff. This is a song I want to speed up because it feels a little too slow.
Are you gonna speed it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Jersey Club shit. Says
Nah,
Brother
not that.
Dan.
Not that crazy.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm not mad at it. In terms of sound, I feel like it's missing some like very, very highs, but probably for the reason that like it might bring out kind of a lisp sound. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense making the vocal chain that like the way that it is. I hear it being an MP3, but like that's it. So,
yeah, I don't have much to say about the mix or anything like that. I'm not gonna say it's the best. It just sounds like that sound.
right.
So
I mean, it's in the lane that it's in.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what
doing fine.
that's what that sound sounds like.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's too slow, so
Okay.
I've sped it up.
One call is all it take to go ahead and get them gone. One nut is all it take to put that little bitch in my song. Then she said she mad at me, she know a nigga doing wrong. This gas, it got me numb. Bitch, it's not my fault. In this world, you die alone. So bitch, don't hit my phone. Niggas always speaking on my name. That shit got me thrown. She told me your dick ain't made the same, so I fuck your hoe. Broke her heart and told her play some Uzi. That's the way life goes. I heard you niggas rest, niggas snitches, niggas really told. I heard you.
This sounds better to me.
I think so. I think it does emphasize like his like random, like he's not on the beat, and when it's faster, it's like that's weird. But
especially with like the first drop, he's definitely off by like a few milliseconds. But I'm not even mad at it. Like it could have been on, but
I feel like it was the very first beat could have been on, but then you could do whatever
wave in
after
between,
it.
like,
Yeah.
here.
This world, you die alone. So bitch, don't hit my phone.
He said this little micro word right here. He said it just like a couple milliseconds too early. I'm going to loop it over and over again.
To emphasize.
Yeah, just let's see. Let's do that. Let's just loop it over and over again. That should have been on the beat drop. It shouldn't have been. Yeah, it shouldn't have been.
Oh, niggas always.
It was just a little bit too early.
Yeah.
But
Because that, I mean, hitting that boom right on time would have given it a ton of impact.
yeah. But okay.
Yeah.
It does what it does. I just feel like it needs to be sped up though. So you can do that in post after you. I don't feel like this is a master. I feel like this is a mix.
Yeah.
So I would say speed it up, master it, or speed it up, then mix it again, then master it. And
Monk says I hear too much digital. I think we're saying the same thing. Like I hear it as an MP3, and it's just got some like digitaliness to it that is very noticeable.
yeah, and then with me speeding it up, it's amplifying it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Speaking on my name, that shit got me blinked. Like, why you speaking on my name? I try my best to really change. Fuck it up. But fuck it, bitch, I'm up. I got Henny in my cup. I got that Zaza in my blood like a big dog. I cry, I heard you rapping, nigga, you suck. I heard you dissing.
Yeah,
Like, that's fun through there.
Yeah, I'm at 158 BPM, but if we have time that, which I'm pretty sure this was done in, so let's have time at 158 divided by 2. So 79 or 80 BPM, so 158 or 158, 160 or 80 or 79.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in your head. Lyrics are very generic. The lyrics fit this style, so this is like any NBA YoungBoy song I've ever heard talks about this.
Yeah. It's this lane.
NBA YoungBoy has like 1,000 songs, and I haven't heard a difference between any of them. But again, I'm not a big NBA YoungBoy fan. I know a lot of people who will probably try to crucify me for that. But every NBA YoungBoy song I've heard sounds exactly the same, and this just fits in that lane. That's why I didn't really want to dive too deep into that. But it's a current sound. Doesn't stand out. No. It's early in the stream. I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole. So JVS, all his songs sound the same, but they sound like JVS. Wise, just do instead of hashtag feedback, just do submit. Exclamation point submit.
And Dub 3. Weren't you following before? Welcome back, obviously. But
Yeah,
I
Dub
feel
3.
Like he was following before.
Yeah. Welcome to the new follower. I think Wise, what's up?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all I got really to say about that.
You're right though, and circling back to it, I think are you out? Sneaking by. Bye. You out?
Yeah, no.
Let's see it.
All right.
But yeah, I think like a cleanup and then a master will help, and then also wave file, make that not MP3 sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just okay.
Thanks for submitting.
Yeah, shouts out to D-Mar for that. I'm gonna hit done on that. I still haven't seen Zay jump in the chat, so Zay, if you are here, make sure you check in the chat so we can get to you. D-Mar said, I feel. Alex, you read that. Alex, read it.
I feel the YB comparison. Is that the young boy? That's what I thought. Comparison. I'm like, okay.
Because I almost had a seizure trying to read the first half of it.
But the aggressive rap popping in ATL right now with Anti-Dominus and Lil Key. Lil Key.
Yeah, no, that's why I said, I was like, it sounds like what's going on.
Yeah.
But
so it's very current.
It doesn't stand out of that crowd.
Right.
So that you can take that as a good thing or a bad thing.
That would be the note. It was like, if you're going to be in that lane, do something that makes you distinct while you're still in that popular sound. How about that? Yeah.
Okay, but also I think this one in particular should be sped up a little bit.
Fair. Yeah.
And I think it will even fit more in that realm.
Yeah, for sure.
So still waiting for Zay to get back to me on Instagram. Not going to play the desperate part. It's on him if he wants to collab. Zay, collab with Mr. Altismo. He plays saxophone. Damn it. He's asked you for like a month. Rest in peace, Key, but also you got shit like Bear One Boss, Tony Snow, Pop Star Benny that add a little more variation to their music. All right, shouts out to Weatherman Dan. Weatherman Dan lives in Atlanta as well, so D-Mar. Dan, you still working out of the studios and stuff? So, and Weatherman Dan's a producer, so maybe y'all can connect. I don't know. I don't want to just throw him out there like that because Weatherman Dan's like, stop DMing me asking for beats. Dan is just like, no.
Enough.
But and then he also gets mad if he like reaches out to people and then they disappear.
All these ghosts living in Atlanta.
Yeah, so if you gonna mess with Weatherman Dan, make sure you come with your A game. Weatherman Dan does not play. Don't waste his time.
He got places to be.
He got to tell the weather every morning. Don't ever waste his time. All right, so shouts out to D-Mar for that. Hopefully y'all connect. Up next, we would have Lunk, since I haven't seen Zay in the building. So we'll have Lunk. We're going pretty fast, guys. I really think we're getting through them today. Can we put some money on it?
This is going to be that thing where in like 30 minutes we're going to get that Twitch boost.
I don't think it's happening. Can we put money on it? Do we have... Well, no, we can't do that on Twitch.
Fuck it. Do it anyway.
No, we can't do that. Can we put donations on it?
Can we put...
If you guys donate $10, I'll donate $10.
Maybe.
All right. So
you sure can donate.
we got Lunk up next. He sent over a track called Something, but this is the master version. The last time he sent us the rough draft, so we're gonna check this one out. He sent over a love letter that says, "Slide right into this record with the oil on your knees."
All I see is the fucking, what's the meme with the soccer guy after he scored? He's just going like around the field.
All right, let's check this out. Let's see if it's good.
Look what you've done to me. Baby, just take your time, I love your company. She know I'm a real one, that's why she fuck with me. When you come out them clothes, you look so lovely, yeah. And baby, when I pull up, love your body so good, I leave you shook up. I got you what you need, I got the hook up like that. And whenever you leave, I bet that you'll be right back. Cause I know something you don't know, but I know something you gon' show up. Every night, drink till I throw up. Every single time I'm with you, baby, they won't know until we go up. Spend this all on you, give no fucks. They can try, but they have no luck. Every single time, yeah, and I just want you to know that you are really special, yeah. And when it comes to you, you know that I'll be really, really extra. I know something you don't know, but I know something you gon' show up. Every night, drink till I throw up. Every single time I'm with you, baby, they won't know until we go up. Spend this all on you, give no fucks. They can try, but they have no luck. Every single time, yeah.
That boy good. But yeah, Weatherman Dan, this is long. I'm still mad that because I like Take Time better. And I know he's like, nobody listened to that because I released it on an album. And I didn't release it as a single. And I released it very low on the album, so nobody actually got to it and heard it. So then I remade the whole damn song into this one. And I used a bunch of lyrics from other songs that I would actually have to give the writers credit for, or clear, samples. Not, it wouldn't be a sample,
Just
but
trying
you'd
to
have to
fight
get a
people
writer
about
credit.
albums.
So this is the one I like better.
I love your company. She know I'm a real one, that's why she fuck with me. When you come out them clothes, you look so lovely, yeah. And baby, when I pull up, love your body so good, I leave you shook up.
It's got that
I got
slide
you what you
in
need,
it.
I got the hook up like that. And whenever you leave, I bet that you'll be right back. She say, take your time, do it right.
He literally told me he recycled the first half of that because nobody listened to this song on the album.
It's got that slide.
Further made my point about albums. Yeah.
But it's two different songs.
It's two different songs, but the first 30 seconds are exactly the same.
Yeah.
So the first 30 seconds, me having heard Take Time, thinking that Take Time is more fire and Take Time deserves more push and more effort, I'm going to stand behind Take Time than the current one. Amp says the current one's better. Amp is bitch made. Let me stop.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
No. But you know, that's just me. So Amp likes the current one better, which is fine. And
I like this one because on the one that he just submitted, the way to suppress the hard S's was to EQ, and this one was recorded right or mixed right or something like that. But it feels like frequency wise, this feels better than what was just submitted. Come on.
all right.
That's my opinion. I know that it's mastered. I feel like you get a better master
On the last one?
on what he just submitted.
The one
yeah,
you just
this
submitted?
I like what you just played. Like it's a very full frequency sound.
Okay.
I feel like maybe like Nick was saying that the vocals are up front. I don't think the vocals are horrible. They could sit back a little bit more. I just think the frequencies are wrong in the vocals. Like he's got this amazingly brilliant voice, and that wasn't amazingly brilliant for his voice. You've been forced to change engineers. What happened?
Wasn't your engineer you? I could have swore your engineer
I had
was
to
yourself.
fire my engineer.
Yeah. Was it you or was it what's his name? The other guy who sometimes raps better than you. What was his name? Nah, but Lunk, I really like Take Time. Like when I hear the other one, I start singing Take Time. But that's just because, and again, I'm an opinion, and I know you said you released it on an album and nobody really listened to Take Time because it was further down on your album. So, you know, I get it. More people might hear this because you're gonna release it as a single. Yeah, Don Fu is fire. Don Fu moved away.
Where did he move to? Out of Texas?
Yeah. So, you know, I get it, but for me, somebody who's listened to it and who likes Take Time, when I hear that song, it makes me want to turn it off and go listen to Take Time because I feel like Take Time is a better, well-rounded song. And it fits me more as a person because it has the bass slides and it's a little bit more upbeat.
That, and then I think too, for me, like you're all about the voice. Like you shine with your voice, and I think that having a mix that doesn't make your voice shine is working against you. And I just feel like, again, like that's what I'm hearing in this new thing that you submit is like all the highs, all the brilliance that's usually there isn't, and then it is in this one. And that to me, that's very catchy, and it like able to hold note value and able to really just show off what you got going on, which is, I mean, it's a selling point for you is your voice. So, yeah.
All right, so I'll play the first half of both of them, so the crowd can hear. So this is the song that he just submitted called "Something." I have to refresh it. This is the first song. This is the song he submitted called "Something."
Look what you've done to me. Baby, just take your time, I love your company. She know I move real and that's why she fuck with me. When you come out them clothes, you look so lovely, yeah. And baby, when I pull up, love your body so good, I leave you shook up. I got you what you need, I got the hook up like that. And whenever you leave, I bet that you'll be right back. Cause I know something you don't know, but I know something you gon' show up. Every night, drink till I throw up. Every single time
All right, so that's "Something." This is the older song he did called "Take Time." The mix is better on this one.
Look what you done to me. Baby, just take your time, I love your company. She know I'm a real one, that's why she fuck with me. When you come out them clothes, you look so lovely, yeah. And baby, when I pull up, love your body so good, I leave you shook up. I got just what you need, I got the hook up, like that. And whenever you leave, I bet that you'll be right back. She said, take your time, do it right, baby. Please just take your time. Please don't waste my time, get it right, baby. Please don't waste my time. Yeah, we got all night to get it right, baby.
All right, so what does the crowd think? I can see people saying the mix is better, and I really think the mix is better in Take Time. What you can do with your new engineer, you could just bring Take Time in there and just have them A-B them, and or ask Rory like what he did.
I feel like too, if you talk about masters, like on the one that was just submitted, it's got a mid-range build-up that tends to take away from the highs. The crowd decides the old one is better. I want to say like maybe 300, 400 if it had a little dip in it. It just it has a stack, like a build-up effect, so you sound really like right in that range. It just builds up. It just takes away from everything else.
Yeah, Take Time, he doesn't go into that, like when he did something, he kind of took it up a little bit, like he went up like half an octave. Yeah. Take Time, he doesn't really do that. So there's an argument with like which one shows more of his vocal range. But again, like I said, overall, I like Take Time better as a song. The other one is not bad. That's not saying
it's not bad.
Yeah, that's
it
not
really
saying the other song is bad.
It really isn't. I think it's just very much. I'm gonna go back to your vocals. Like your vocal is like the marketing device here. What's up? I'm Young Mike. Make it shine. And I feel like the mids stack on the new one, and they don't stack here, and so that lets you present your voice a little bit more up front on the old one, and then on the new one it just kind of overbears in the mid range, and it's kind of like detracting. Like, what's so muddy about your voice?
But Lunk, can you please tell people what you told me about Take Time and why you reused the lyrics in this newer current song?
A virtual showcase.
If he doesn't tell them, I will tell the crowd and make this point. He released these songs on an album.
Oh, an album, you say?
Take Time.
How many songs?
Further down in the album. So it didn't
like
really
11
get
or 12.
It didn't really get any play. So he said it didn't really get that much play. So I took some of the lyrics from it and put it into
Weatherman Dan adds brilliantly to this conversation and says, "Shut the fuck up about albums, John."
No. 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 No.
One of these people has a microphone.
I just want the data to present itself. Just want data to present itself. That's it. Can I have a showcase next week? Y'all have never done one of those. I used to throw real live showcases way back in the day, and I did do a virtual show right when COVID started. I was one of the first people to do it. I did something called Wherever You Are, and you can find those mixes from that. It was 7 hours straight. You can find those 7 or 8 hours straight.
Because we all weren't working and had nothing better to do.
I actually, Kaylin Ellis came through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kaylin. This is before anybody knew who Kaylin.
That's amazing.
Some people knew who he was, but he was nowhere near where he is at right now.
Yeah.
So Kaylin Ellis came through. He DJ'd. There's the video footage. I don't know if that's online. I don't know if you can find a video. So. But all the mixes are on our SoundCloud. It's called Wherever You Are. And it was 8 hours straight of DJs. So when it comes to artist showcase, I don't do those anymore because they're very annoying. Simple as that. Very annoying to do. And if anybody in here has done an artist showcase, they know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of these artists in these showcases are prima donnas. Their egos are out of this world. They think they're supposed to be gifted a red carpet underneath their feet, and the venues charge absolutely insane, and it's a lot of work and a lot of effort from you as the person who's putting it on and the promoter. And at the end of the day, it's like, for what?
Mm-hmm.
For what? So,
I'm kind of interested. Maybe we could do something with that. What's that Twitch feature that came out? It's like, you know what I'm talking about? Where you can have multiple people.
it's pretty much like Zoom on Twitch. I don't know what it's called.
I can't remember what it's called. Oh well, just a thought. Just a thought.
Yeah, maybe one day, because I've seen people do virtual drag shows. That
What's up, Cycle Motion?
so, oh man, I haven't seen Cycle Motion in a while. So, I literally sat here and watched a whole Twitch stream of a drag show because I was so captivated.
Like in a good way?
Yes.
Oh,
It was funny and way over the top extra, but then I was just like, wow.
yeah.
You know, and they really put it together as a show. And you know, people and all the like the drag people, they like set up their own houses as their stage. So they all decorated all their different houses. Like it was really well done. It was
amazing.
really well done. So I was like, yo, that's cool as hell. But they did it on Twitch. I don't know who they were. I was just skimming through Twitch and I saw that.
It was just like collaborative, like they were just doing other
They had a
people's-
host, and then they would have the main host. Like the video quality wasn't bad because it was all over the place with people's different video quality. But how the main host did it, it was really good.
That's
so
cool.
a virtual showcase can be done, but it's like, does anybody care to watch it?
Everyone has to be on the same page too. Yeah. What's up, Cool Cat?
Oh, Cool Cat's in the building. What's going on? How do you find a drag show on Twitch? I mean, have y'all browsed Twitch? There's a whole thing.
What's it? Pools.
Yeah, hot tubs and pools.
tubs,
Like
pools,
you can literally
beach.
find anything on Twitch.
Last time we were on there, we got in a fight with some guys just smoking weed.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
So I found a drag show. I think I was in Just Chatting.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I was in Just Chatting, like just seeing who, like all the girls who were just showing cleavage, how they had 20,000 people in their stream.
Like not talking about anything.
So yeah, I will go through Twitch
He
and
definitely searched it.
I will go through Twitch. There's nothing wrong with searching. My homie does a drag show every Monday. I would go to it. You know, I just haven't had the time to go to it. I have no problems with drag shows. If y'all have never been to a drag show, you probably should go to one. Drag shows are really dope. Period. Period. So I don't know why y'all try to make fun of anybody about that. Those are some really dope shows. And then a Vogue show. Vogue shows are really dope too.
Yeah.
So if y'all haven't seen any of those, I implore y'all go to one and then just let me know how it was for y'all.
It'll blow your mind.
Yeah.
We got Cool Cat saying, "Yo, I heard Young Mike in here submitting."
Yeah, Young Mike was in here earlier. I don't know if he's
Not
still
too long
here.
ago. Yeah, he should be still in here.
Yeah, if like Weatherman Deck, Vogue shows live are hype as hell. If you've never been to a Vogue show, that is it's almost like watching football. Like you're so hyped watching it.
Yeah.
Vogue
You
shows
don't
are
have to
fire,
cheer
man.
for the other team. You just cheer.
Yeah. Vogue shows are really fire. So if y'all have isms or anything like that, expand your horizon. It doesn't say anything about your sexuality or anything like that. It's entertainment. Go expand your horizons and stop being whack.
Isms.
Stop being whack as hell. And if y'all haven't been to a Vogue show and you're in Orlando, I can send y'all a flyer to one. It goes down like every Monday. So
Young Mike, did you submit? Did I see? I'm looking. I don't see that. Go do
Young Mike's
Oh,
here.
okay. There.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
need to update.
I
got
you.
you.
I'm gonna mark him as here, and I'm gonna mark Wiz Slacker as here. I haven't seen D Hawk though. I've seen Acute, so I'll leave Acute here. Cherie, I haven't seen Cherie, so I'm gonna put MIA on Cherie unless Cherie
shout.
says what up.
If you see your name in white, give it a shout out. If you see your name in red, give it a shout out.
Yeah. All right. So back on topic. Shouts out to Lunk. Yeah. Wise, I got you. If you're marked in blue, that means I've seen you and that you're here. If you're in red, that means you're MIA.
And if you're in bright red, that means we already did your song and you missed it.
Yeah. All right. You got to slide to the drag brunch if you're really trying to. I have a bunch of friends that go to the drag brunch.
It's like a big Orlando thing.
Yeah.
Drag brunch.
So, y'all don't come for me. I'm cultured. All right. Up next, I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest what? All right. All right. Up next, we got DJ Mari, and Mari made that. He got this track that he produced with the artist on it named Mark Made. It's called What We Doing. And shouts out to Mark Made. Mari says, "What's good, family? This is my newest collab, What We Doing, performed by Mark Made, produced by yours truly, unmixed and mastered." So I'm guessing unmixed and unmastered.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think. Peace and love.
All right.
All right, so this is literally a rough draft.
Sweet.
Let's check it out. Lunk, definitely, he's saying, I can't see myself watching someone backflip onto his nuts. Lunk, you should definitely go to a Vogue show or a drag show, man.
It'll change your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, men lie, women lie, numbers lie too. Hunting season, my murder ink, Ja Rule. This here is my blood, sweat and tears, no Pyru. Feel like the sun shining on me, guess the sky knew what we doing. My hands filthy, my pen caught in the sewage. My bank account looking Jewish, no lie, think I'm the truest. Woke up this morning with my cape on, I'm feeling super. What we doing? What's the value of win if you don't know losing? Y'all argue, I'ma sip on this fluid, eating Peruvian. I'm working too hard to be foolish. Looking back to see how far I've came in a matter of movements. Hustling, the agility's almost sickening. How my metaphors and similes gain symmetry. Metaphorically, we not in the same synergy. I'm speaking assets while y'all speaking amenities. You want the fame or the fortune? What you don't know about fame, it becomes your torture. Indulging in the fortune eventually deals you poison, you hurt. And you gon' take a sip cause you thirsty. Damn, men lie, women.
So Nick says he's hearing something in the vocals. I think you're hearing just raw vocals.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like they're EQ'd at all. Sounds like he's very close to the mic. The gain's up to a pretty a decent level, and then like he's just on top of the beat.
Yeah.
It's
Ferris is here, so
yeah. I mean, it almost sounds like he's using a 7B.
I mean, if you're demoing too, perfect. That's
Yeah.
all you need to do. And it does. It sounds like the vocals are way on top, but it sounds like it literally was like beat and then let's work on these vocals, and that's what it sounds like, a mix that just came out of the studio. So
Yeah, it literally sounds like you just put vocals down and
Yeah.
no EQ.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So
I'm not mad at the delivery.
no, not me neither.
Yeah. No.
Start with some EQing. There's a lot in that lower mid range, so I would just say between 200 hertz all the way up to maybe 800. There's like some areas in there that you could probably pull out a little bit, and that will get rid of that, making them sounding very close and very muddy. It'll kind of clean up the vocals and make it a little bit clearer. You might even be able to give him a nice little clarity boost.
They're like 4K.
Yep.
Yeah.
Without it getting all essy.
Yeah.
So-
I can agree with that. Yeah, like a little 3 to 4K boost to give some clarity without making it go. Pss, 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 pss,
Yeah,
pss.
and then after that a de-esser.
Just for safety's sake. De-essers never hurt. I feel like right off the bat, leveling it into the track so you can get a perception of like where you want the volumes to go. But actually, the delivery doesn't seem like it's not. It doesn't have that like essence to it, where it sounds like it's all like right in your face. So compression will work, but I mean, it wouldn't It's not gonna make. He knows.
What is?
He knows.
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
I love it.
It almost to me sounds like there is compression on it.
A little
Like
bit.
there was a live one on it.
Yeah.
But if there isn't, I think he's just good with his proximity to a microphone. Like he knows how to perform on a microphone.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's listen to some more.
Okay.
Lie numbers lie too. Hunting season, my murder ink. Ja Rule. This here's my blood, sweat, and tears. No power rule. Feel like the sun shining on me. Guess the sky knew what we doing. My hands filthy, my pen caught in the sewage. My bank account looking Jewish, no lie. Think I'm the truest. Woke up this morning with my cape on. I'm feeling super. What we doing? Getting to the money, getting to the money. Taking your sweet time when we could be running. You're selfish. Saying it's me time when you really quitting. Life gets harder as you get older. Who you kidding? What we doing? Sitting around on our hands, hoping someone extend theirs. All that designing you hiding the fact your skin got thin layers. Hope the excuse you been spewing falling upon a friend's ear. We call that free weights. Dodge the work but come back for desserts and cheesecakes. Thinking you get a plate, you see how good the teammate. Compared to what they getting, yours is cheese great. You gonna have to come early and leave late. I need Jordans, I need Kobe's, I need Curry's, I need bronze. This ain't about being goats, what we doing with that prime. If you wanna be the top, at some point you gotta climb. Otherwise you gon' regret you ain't try. Yeah, listen. Men lie, women lie, numbers lie too. Hunting season, my murder ink. Ja Rule. This here's my blood, sweat, and tears. No power rule. Feel like the sun shining on me. Guess the sky knew what we doing. My hands filthy, my pen caught in the sewage. My bank account looking Jewish, no lie. Think I'm the truest. Woke up this morning with my cape on. I'm feeling super. What we doing?
I agree completely with, like, what did you say? Like, maybe, like, what range did you say? Like, maybe 400
It's between 200 and 800.
200
so.
and 800. Yeah, like, there needs to be a little dip there and then a little high-end boost to give a little bit of sparkle to
And
it.
I think the mud's coming from proximity.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Yeah, that would be like sweep around and find out where it's going like
Yeah.
the most and then just cut that range
Yeah.
lightly.
do an EQ. You'll hear it come out instantly, and you'll
Yeah.
be like, "All right, boom."
Yep.
Another thing, Amari, since you made the beat, I would say once you get his vocals pretty level, go in there and start doing some edits to the beat. Like drop the beat out at some parts, make it a little bit more exciting. Because right now it's cool, but the things,
Repetitive.
yeah, it's a little repetitive. So with the beat, so the things like do some dropouts in the beat, make the snare do it like a something like that.
Yeah.
Or drop everything out and then make the snare be what brings everything back in, and then the kick hits and stuff like that. Just make it a little bit more exciting on some of the words that he's saying. And because then it'll make him sound more like, it'll make what he's saying hit home.
Yeah.
Or, you'll emphasize what he's saying a little bit more, and then it'll add some, what's the word, meaning variety. Add some variety.
I was going to say giraffes, but
Yeah. And Cayenne inspired bank account bar. Yeah.
yeah, I definitely feel like, where it's at is like, what can I send a studio session that turned into a classic?
Mises, you sent the track, so you can send another one, but then you got to pick which one you want us to play.
I feel like where this song is like it got its first, like there's the beat and then it's got its first vocal, and now you go through and you play that, like you rethink how the two interact with each other. So that would be your next step, and then while you're doing that, like start cleaning up the vocals.
Yeah, this literally sound like Mari made the beat, and he wrote a verse, and he recorded it, and he was like, I gotta go somewhere. And then Mari was like, all right, here's the bounce. Here you go.
Yep.
Like, it sounds that rough.
Yeah. But there's potential there. Like, it's a fun song, for sure. So get into that next round. Thanks for submitting. Definitely.
All right.
All right.
And moving on, hitting done here.
All right.
I bet you we getting through everybody.
Oh.
So Ferris is back. So let's go to Ferris. He said he was taking a nap. So he sent over a track called For Real.
say it's fire. Okay.
He said, I recorded some vocals to this beat I made with a friend a while back. Kind of iffy about the vocals, but I don't know if it's because they can sound better or if it's just me. I've been kind of insecure about my voice ever since I stopped going to my vocal lessons. Let me know what you think. Really appreciate your support. Lots of love.
We appreciate your willingness to put yourself out there and being brave.
All right, this track is called For Real. Let's check it out.
All right.
Can't feel the warmth that you're talking about. It's been like months. It's been a year. Is it for real? I'm a stranger to missing shit out. It's been like months. It's been a year. Is it for real? Shocker, here they come, the vibes. Every single night, every single night. Shocker, here they come, the vibes. Every single night, every single night.
Huh.
How do I turn this thing on? Oh man, that was fucking crazy. Nick says I love how simple it is, and still got a lot going on. Yeah, that was really cool. What do you think?
I liked it. I'll get that out of the way. It's just, in the beginning, I was like, it's weird because his vocals sound dry.
And then it was like,
I don't know. I was like, is that the room tone?
Uh-huh.
Is that room tone just mixed into the vocals?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was
Yeah.
like, it's just like his vocals sound dry, but then you get all this effect of like natural reverb, and I'm like, is that room tone? And if it's room tone, I would say your vocals are dry. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
maybe add. I don't
Some
know.
kind of
And
like
it's-
slap or something like that.
maybe kind of like a colorful reverb. I was even going to say there's one particular part or maybe two particular parts
You heard it too.
where auto-tune wouldn't have hurt.
Okay.
It's not that
Okay.
he sang
Okay.
it bad. I just think the effect of auto-tune would have
Would, like-
added
Like,
to the
as
sound.
an effect rather than a correction.
Yes,
Yeah.
as an effect.
Yeah.
So and that's and this is all in the beginning, and then as the song like fills out, it gets fine.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, I can hear him licking his lips and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I hear
yeah.
the banana noises and stuff.
This happened. All that sound happened in the half of a second.
Yeah, and I hear all of that, and I don't know. Me personally, I know some people are like, I like hearing that. I've never met a person like that, but people say that. It kind of it's just like, oh,
Yeah, fair. I'll say this much. I heard like this is a foundation for so much cool shit that I think you could do. So like you should take that vocal line and aux it out to a bunch of other like aux channels with like a really delay and reverby kind of thing. Cause I heard when you were in there and you were like da 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 da, and you would hold it, I could hear another channel of like reverb going wah, like, and just essentially go through and play this song again as a mix engineer and just bring in faders and have it go like pop 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 pop, like, and use your faders as instruments to make really interesting, diverse things happen in the song that add to it, because right now it's great. I feel like it's a really good foundation, but it could have one whole other layer of just cool production mixing techniques that are making it pop. Automation, yes, but I'm thinking more old school, where like you just got faders and you just pull up a fader and then it just goes, the reverb just goes, wah, and then you pull it down on your own time. And there's a humanness to that, and it makes it really listenable if you practice it and time. It's just like an instrument.
You gotta record the automation.
Yeah,
record the live live automation.
Exactly. But you practice it. You practice it like it's an instrument. So you go through a part a couple times. And what I'm talking about is literally like, that's old school. Like, that's how the old guys in the 70s used to do it. They would practice the songs as they were printing from tape onto the master. And I think an amount of learning your song and being like, all right, and then this hits and it goes bop, 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 like that on time within a certain frame. And it matches the indie style. And so then you've got something. But all that aside, this is a really enjoyable song.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand insecurity, but I would say when it comes to your vocals, you're pretty fine. If you went to vocal lessons and stuff like that, I think hopefully they gave you the tools for you to practice on your own time. Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's one of those, it's an instrument. If you don't practice it, you get rusty at it. So I would say keep doing what you're doing and keep the lessons that they taught you. I don't know. I've never had vocal lessons, but keep practicing that stuff. Mm-hmm. And keep recording yourself, because I wasn't against any of the vocals.
No, not at all. Like, they all fit perfectly. It's a very, very like indie song.
I want it to be longer.
About
45 seconds longer.
Yeah, I want it to be longer. I want some certain things to have like Pultec and crazy compressors on it, so that it's got some texture. Everything's so like baseline with it. Now take it to that next level. Also, Gizmo, who is now the unpraised king, says if anyone's adding reverb on ad-libs and it's getting the mix muddy, add a sidechain compressor after the reverb. And this is a very true statement. Clean it up. Submit music through ConsultQnA.com. And thanks for asking.
Or just hit !submit.
Yeah.
It's in the title.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the title.
Once again, Ferris, thanks for submitting. I'm always so interested in what you submit because it's so out there and cool.
Yeah, I really do like his sound. It reminds me of I don't even know who to say. Like, I was gonna say Goat. No, not Goat. Yeah, Goat. Was it Goat?
Who am I thinking of?
I don't remember. But
yeah,
I like that sound.
Mm-hmm.
It's not commonly done.
No.
Yeah,
Gaudier.
Gaudier, yeah.
Yeah. I could see Gaudier. I mean, he's not
going
style singer. But the beats and the sounds, I would say reference that for sure. Like, lots of textures there. I could see Ferris's stuff picking up if he attains the understanding of that next level of understanding how to make textures and how to make effects that swell and grow. And like right now he's putting down ideas that are awesome ideas.
Yeah.
But if he just bumps it up one more level of like ideas that suddenly a reverb flies out of nowhere or it ping pongs left and right and blah, blah, blah. And it just like suddenly, like it already is grabbing you and then it just like whips you into another dimension.
I feel like he's Bjork mixed with Pink Floyd.
Okay. All right.
Like that's how I feel his sound is.
Uh-huh. I could see that.
So whatever you do with that,
yes,
that's how I feel his sound is. So, and that to me, that's unique.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, those are too wild.
Yeah, those are very wild.
But you could hear it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dilfer coming behind him. Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Cool. Thanks for submitting, man.
Yes. So moving on, we got the unpraised king, Gizmo Snyder, Low Road, 95, L Road.
What was his? Oh, God.
L95, Low Road.
His name was like the Groove, Ungroove, Groovy,
Yeah.
Groove.
the unsanctioned king. I don't know. This track is called Ungodly.
Ungodly too. Yeah.
Was it?
Something like that.
Oh. All right. Well, this track is called Ungodly. Let's check it out. I think they're going to like ban him from changing names.
You have reached the limit of changes.
You've changed your
The
name too much.
unpraised King. Okay, if it's gonna stick.
Trying to take flight, do it sound right? No one on my side, I'm feeling downright ungodly. I'm always in the backseat, why you call that shoddy? The motion got me sick like some gamers in the lobby. I need light, do it sound right? No one on my side, I'm feeling downright ungodly. I'm feeling downright ungodly. I'm feeling downright ungodly. Getting sick of life, I've been living here, ayy. Getting sick of nights, can barely stay awake.
Isn't it interesting that every time he changes his name, like
changes
his
style.
whole persona in music changes?
I like this.
Like he now in this he's more assertive.
Yes,
With how he's
and it's
speaking
that
and
assertive
stuff.
that I like. It takes that nasally out. Like he's not laid back. He's just putting it into it. I like.
Heavy as I feel like my head grinding on me. Santa Claus up out the whip, they're raining on me. A lot of people in my past and most hate me. I'll just skirt inside my lane, just stay banking. I just wanna ball like I'm on the Lakers. Rollies on the wrist, she'll turn faker, then I can't shake her. She gave me signals I could never take her. Religious ties, I paid for it later. Hit the gas and move up on the fader. If they wanna talk, they just hate her. Feeling all the hate, picturing my fate, everybody fake. Money in my mind, I've been running out of time, but I'm still gonna try life. Got me feeling low. I've been feeling so alone, but I'ma do it on my own. Trying to take flight, do it sound right? No one on my side, I'm feeling downright ungodly. I'm always in the backseat, why you call that shoddy? The motion got me sick like some gamers in the lobby. I need light, do it sound right? No one on my side, I'm feeling downright ungodly. I'm feeling downright ungodly.
All right. You want to take this one?
You say that he kind of changes every time he changes his name, but this time I think he's onto something. He says he used the isotope spectral shaper. This is good. I think to me it's obviously coming after the auto tune, and so it's helping all of that nasal. In fact, you sound a lot more natural because of it, but also now it's like adding a little bit in the highs. Like you're getting so close. There's one verse that it came in and I just lost what you were saying because it was very like like that. And then there was a couple notes where I could hear the auto tune shifting it, and then the spectral shaper fighting that. So now like you are headlong down the right path in my opinion, and you should keep going down this path, but don't stop tweaking things and just finding that perfect sound until your voice is like right there. The delivery and everything on this one, I like. It's a very forward, it's a very assertive sound, and I think that it's very you.
Yeah. This is one of the best. There's like two that are great that he sent.
Yeah.
And this will be
Up there.
Yeah, this is up there with them.
Mm-hmm.
My only thing is him holding out these notes like this.
Ain't feeling low. I've been feeling so alone.
Right there.
You're like, that's
Yeah.
too long. Just,
Yeah.
I've been feeling so alone. Like, actually let it fade down and maybe let your effects hold it a little bit longer.
Uh-huh.
But it's okay to let the track breathe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely okay to let it breathe. Holding it that long, that it gets cringe.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
gets like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up, Father Micah? Or Father Mecca?
I don't change my name. I just delete all my old stuff. That sounds like a lot of work.
Nick says sometimes about the notes you don't play.
Okay.
And I hear hear this. Here's what I hear in my head. I hear that as you start dialing it in and as you start dialing it in and really get that sound, that maybe back off the auto tune a little bit so it doesn't warble as hard, and then maybe back off the spectral or tune the spectral just a little bit till it finds the perfect frequency, because you're like 95% of the way there, and good job on getting that far. Then you can start maybe experimenting with like some harmonies and stuff like that. That particular section, I agree with Q. Like it was a little bit just held out. But like other parts, definitely could have some overtone harmonies to them and could be really full. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, next. So shouts out to the unpraised king. I don't like saying that. I just don't like saying that.
I already forgot the name that you had given him before.
Yeah,
like when you first read it, you said something, and I was like,
the
uprising king.
Yeah, the uprise king.
I like that.
Or
anyway,
the uprise king.
Man's gonna delete all his accounts again just to start. Yeah. Oh, well, if that's what you want it to be, yeah.
Yeah, Monty Monty Washington. Just ! Submit, or visit www.consultqna.com. Click the submit button on there, and then that's how you submit.
Weatherman Dan says, hell no to all that. You're going to have to be more specific on what all of that is. Was that all of the reviews we just gave, or just the last review we gave?
He doesn't.
Just the last 3 words we said?
Well, he's up next. Oh, the ungodly king. Did I say ungod? No.
Ooh, the ungodly king. That could be cool.
I don't know. I just...
The ungoblin king?
I don't know if calling somebody king is in my vocabulary. Yeah. It's too, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's in my vocabulary. I actually hate or really dislike it when they be like, all right, king. And it's like, man, stop. Like, stop that. You know what I'm saying, my man. We all used to be kings. No, we weren't. You know why we weren't kings? Because to get sold as slaves, we had to lose the battle.
I like the tone of voice you're using.
You had to lose the battle.
Had to lose the battle.
And when you lost the battle, you got sold.
Word.
You ain't no king no more. Everybody couldn't be a king. And then when they came and stole you, when you came and was tooked, you wasn't no king. Everybody can't be a king. Your ancestors weren't a king. You had to blend with other people and all kind of stuff. So what are you talking about? Stop it. Stop the nonsense. What we are Black Americans that built an entire culture that is hip-hop culture that has taken over the entire world, that is on every single continent, and we should be very proud of that. We should be black. Off my soapbox. All right. All right. Weatherman Dan sent over a track called Saint Germain. Isn't that a real person?
I think so.
Yes, that's a real person, right?
Kim, if you keep doing that, we're going to give you a microphone.
He said, I was here last week. I was just on YouTube and y'all skipped this. Shame. Also, new album out next week, the 20th. I don't care what anyone says about you. You're right. That's the name of the album. I don't care what anybody says about you, comma, you're right. Well, you're all right. My bad. All right, so let's listen to this Saint Germain. I think I've heard this before. But let's listen.
Did you get a sneak peek on the album? There's a reverb. Woo!
waves at the end, with the beauty at the end, with the vibes at the end. You know what? I know Dan hates me. I am going to promote the hell out of his album.
Yeah.
Because I hope people listen.
I really
and
do
I really want it to succeed.
I do too. He just affirmed that he hates you. So.
And I really want it to succeed, and I want everybody to listen to every single song that's on it. So I'm gonna do everything that I can for people to listen.
Dan has the right answer always.
Yeah,
Them knees.
I'm gonna do everything that I can to try to get people to listen to every single song on this album because I know they're all gonna be fire.
Yeah.
And so
did you download it?
Yeah, I downloaded it because it's fire. Like, can you imagine playing this in a live venue where people actually appreciate this kind of music?
Yeah. I just play the album in a club.
Yeah, nah, man. If you play this and you did Dan needs to start DJing. Because if you played this in a venue where people came to listen and listen to music, and then you got the 4 subs right in front of the stage, and this was just pumping through the subs, like, man.
Everybody dance.
And then it does that, and then it goes back to that chill. Oh, crazy.
DJ Mari says, "Can you spin this on Thursday?" I
usually play Dan early in the club on Thursday. I play him early because when I played him during like prime time, everybody left.
It was, Dan, you're so far in the future that normal people can't stand it.
No, that Thursday crowd. Mari said I'm there at 9:01. All right, bet. I downloaded it, so I'll for sure play it. But yeah, what song? It was I got it. Hold on. It was this song. Because I thought this would work.
Is the Bliss still in the chat? This is kind of what I'm talking about. If the Bliss is still around, like Dan's stuff is a good example of what I'm talking about, where it's like, it's not perfect, but it's in a really good way, not perfect.
So Dan, I played this song. It may have been 1240-ish in that era. But see, so there's a lot of dancers that come in. So around this time, I had all my TikTok dancers in there, and I was playing Jersey Club and Miami Bass and stuff. So after Jersey Club, I flipped into this, and then I went back to Jersey Club. But
they weren't ready for it.
And when this happened, they were just like, "What? Yeah. Whoa, yeah." So,
I could see you throwing in the song that he just submitted, though. I could see that, just like people being like, "What the fuck is that?" And then that thing, the bomb, like that hitting.
Yeah.
Whew.
I wish I could play. And then I played Cool Hunted a couple times, but I played that more early in the sets. And Cool Hunted is cool. Cool Hunted works early. I haven't played this yet. I want to.
Oh yeah.
If you ain't got no real shit to say, shut the fuck up. You ain't got no real shit to say, shut the fuck up. You ain't got no real shit to say, shut the fuck up. You ain't got no.
I played this early, and I played this at Be Nice, and people came up to me and was like, "Yo, who is that?
Who is this?"
So when I played this at Be Nice, people were like, "Yo." I played this at TYS, people were like, "I want to hear Lil Uzi Vert. I want to hear Swag Surf.
I have not heard this on SoundCloud.
I want to hear Chris Brown." No, they don't even know what SoundCloud is in there. This isn't on the top hot picks on Spotify.
DJ Mario, bring an elbow pad.
But there's a lot of TikTok dancers that have started pulling up. So it's now becoming acceptable to play like Jersey Club, Chicago Footwork and stuff. And I'm finally happy about that. Because I remember when I used to play Jersey Club and everybody would be super confused. And now, like,
what motions do we make to this?
Now you got a lot of people playing Jersey Club now, and it's cool. I remember in TYS, I forgot, it was after a holiday, and I was like playing I'm a piano in there like at 12. And I was just blown away. I was like, this is working. What is happening? Like how? And then when Great was about the DJ, I was like, this is probably the best crowd that's been in here. I was like, I've played I'm a piano. I've played so much, like anything I was playing was just hitting. And then he went in there. He was like, yeah, this is like the best crowd we've had in a very long time.
I've never thought about that. Like the way that we're on this show, and certain weeks, certain groups of people will come in, and it's like a different vibe every time. I've never thought about that translating into a club. And you could just be like, let's play this music tonight. And everyone's like, oh, we love it. Let's play this music tonight. Oh, my God, it's so good. It's like other nights people are just like, all right, I'm going to go to the bar.
Yeah,
I don't know what this music is.
On Thursday, the crowd's so young, and they're so, oh, my God, I'm going to go out.
Right.
But they haven't discovered music yet. So they're like, I just want to hear Drake. I just want to hear Bad Bunny. I just want to hear Chris Brown. I just want to hear what I hear on TikTok or what I hear on Spotify or what I hear on the radio that's forced down my throat.
Right. Yeah.
And if you play anything different, they're like, we're connected to 6 other bars. So you play anything different, they're like, well, I'm going to just go next door to see what's playing.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. I hope y'all vibes people always thinks people always thinks it's a girl. I had a seizure reading that.
Huh? What?
Oh. All right, I had a seizure. That's what happened. All right. So, Weatherman Dan, I am going to promote the hell out of your album as if it was mine. So,
if it was my child.
Because I want it to succeed.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, where did Nick get the knees emote, and where did Dan get the?
Oh, they talking about the frog.
Frog.
Yeah, that's
emote?
Kermit the Frog touching his knees. I don't know. that seems very racist, but we won't take it there. Kids WB. Y'all know Kermit was black.
What year is it?
Y'all know Kermit. Y'all don't remember that cartoon where Kermit was a slave, and every time that dude tried to make money off of him, Kermit just said "ribbit."
Oh, I know. Yeah. Hello,
it was
my
Animaniacs.
baby. Hello, my.
Yeah, that was Animaniacs, wasn't it?
No, I think it was Looney Tunes. I think it was a straight up Looney Tunes.
And it ribbit.
Yep.
And then every time my man was trying to sleep, Kermit in there having a whole concert.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, my baby.
That's a famous one. Yeah.
That just showed our age.
Yeah. We're not that old. We just watch reruns.
Yeah. That used to come on Cartoon Network all the damn
I'm
time.
sure.
Had all the terrible sound quality. That's the Warner Brothers Frog. Yeah. Warner Brothers Frog. Who came first, Kermit or Warner Brothers Frog? I think Warner Brothers Frog came first.
I mean,
Maybe
they based it off of that skit, the one that we're talking about.
The Looney Tunes skit.
The Looney Tunes skit was how Warner Brothers Frog came about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what the Curious WB.
Yep. And that's the only time he would only sing these crazy ballads. Yep.
And then I think maybe Kermit came from the Looney Tunes thing too. But Kermit wasn't a singing and dancer. He was just having sex with a pig.
I mean, you're not wrong.
What was that? Sesame Street? Lamb chops? What was
Kermit was Jim Henson. There it is.
All right.
So, I mean, Sesame Street. Yeah, it's a Sesame Street, and I don't know. What was that other one? You get thanks.
Kim with the dad joke. Why are we talking about this?
What are we even talking about?
We were supposed to be getting through people today. We are going lightning fast today.
I'm sure.
Hello, my baby.
We're gonna from now on, if we listen to your song, we're just gonna compare it to that song and tell you how much differently it is to that song.
Isn't Animaniacs Warner Brothers?
Animaniacs is Warner Brothers.
Okay, because I know they would show, like, they would have him in the intro for Animaniacs, I think.
Yeah. Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all making sense now.
Good times. I still haven't watched the Animaniacs that they rebooted.
I haven't either. I think Julia did, and I don't think she was mad at it.
Okay.
I think she said it like kept to the vein of what the original was. Didn't they reboot Tiny Toons also briefly?
I don't know. They did?
Yeah. So it's like all this realm of like joint universe, original MCU, the WBU, the Warner Brothers universe.
All right. So Mises is still here, right? Hey, let's do a roll call. Who's still here? It's 10:30.
Yep.
It's very early. Who's still here? Because I got Mises. I haven't seen Cherie. I got Acute.
Acute is here.
I haven't seen D-Hawk.
Wise Slacker is here.
Okay, I got Wise. I'm Young Mike. I saw them a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I saw them not too long ago.
Allure Hearts. I haven't seen them. Wise sent another track. Wise, which he said we can play anyone we want.
Okay. Is there a preference wise?
He wrote it in the chat, but I don't. It was a paragraph and I didn't read it.
Mises
okay, he wrote it again.
Here.
You guys can pick which song of mine you want to play, and then I'm not reading it again. All right. No,
Young Mike is here. All right.
All right. And then is Cool Cat still in the building? And I haven't seen Allure Hearts. The God music.
Allure Hearts here too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll just put here. I'll take your word for it, Young Mike.
Cat here too.
Okay. Cool Cat's there too. All right. Is DeMonte here? Because I haven't seen DeMonte. I haven't checked in. Maybe DeMonte was the person who. Maybe that's Monte Washington, who was on YouTube, and he asked 7 times how to submit. Monty. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, he's here. All right. All right. All right, cool. So, all right, I think that's a good number we got right now.
All right.
So let's check this track out by Mises.
Young Mike,
Dreamer.
you guys just hanging out? What are you guys drinking tonight? What are you up to on this Wednesday?
Are people drinking?
Yeah, how are you guys doing?
Okay. All right, this track is called Hunids. All right, that's how you spell it. Never learned how to spell.
Have I been spelling it wrong?
Yeah, no, it's Huneds.
Oh.
Hunids.
Shit. They don't have that on autocorrect.
But with how he labeled the song, he spelled it correctly. He spelled hundreds _1.
Okay, good man.
So let's check this song out. Is it Hunids? Is it Hunids or Hundreds? Nobody will know.
Only time will tell.
Yo.
Light skin, keep sweat.
Said I love my life. Yeah, I love my money. You might hate my team, but we getting money. Never sell yourself, but sell that work for money. Live the life of a dream.
All right. There is a lot happening. So one, the song is too slow.
Ooh.
But I don't think speeding it up will help. 2, the singing in the background is completely clashing with your voice and the auto-tune. Completely clashing. Those two are fighting. 3, the auto-tune is very bad.
On which particular?
On it's very bad.
I will say that I think that's a really good vocal chain on it. Like that vocal sounds really good and gritty,
clean.
Yeah,
but I don't think the auto-tune is like, I don't know. It could be the singing in the background.
Yeah,
how it's completely
like
clashing with the auto-tune.
Yeah.
So now it just it's actually piercing to the ear. It just sounds bad. All of it just sounds bad. I mean, if I listen to the whole song, my opinion isn't going to change about this part. I'm just letting you know my opinion about what's happening right now. It's not going to change. If I play the song back, I'm going to listen to this part and I'm going to hear, in the background with and those two are going to clash. I'm going to play more of the song, and I'm going to update my feedback,
My feelings.
with more that I begin to hear. But right now, my initial thoughts, which is very important. You always want to get somebody's initial thoughts when they first hear your song. My initial thoughts is I would have turned it off right when I turned it off. 30 seconds into it. Wouldn't have listened to anything else. But since we're on the stream, I am going to listen to more. So.
Where every move is hundreds. Live the life of a dream. Where every move is hundreds. Live the life of a dream. Where every move is hundreds. Live the life of a dream. Where every move is hundreds. Said I love my
My
life.
opinion's not changing.
Yeah,
I am delusional, look at the confidence, isn't it beautiful? Please do not ask me no questions per usual, nah. All of this purple and blue in the blunt. Do what I do and I do it for love. Girl, nothing amazes me. Stayed in my lane, waited patiently. How do you plan to escape from me? I like to live life dangerous. Hey, I know the hot boys chasing me. I cannot move complacently. No, train to go. In my way to we was low. Life been dangerous on the road. They gon' hate, boy, let that go. I'm the man cause I said so. 100,000,
If you look
I'll
at
let
illusions,
go.
you'll see the confusion that these niggas see when they thinking of me. I got some enemies, they all remember me. God with this energy, wait till they see. The Brahma been flowing, traveling, growing. I picked up some habits like sipping this lean. The battle got bigger, I need some investment to wash out this cash and just make this shit green. Ballin' too crazy, don't play about the team. Whenever we step in so fresh and so clean. I need a coat cause it's cold and it's winter. My ear and my necklace still froze like December. You not a member, can't hang with the team. I always wanted a Glock 17. Dual action trigger, it came with a beam. I'm shooting at niggas, head tops, what you see.
Said I love my life, yeah I love my money. You might hate my team, but we getting money. Never sell yourself, but sell that work for money. Live the life of a dream where every move is hundreds. Live the life of a dream where every move is hundreds. Live the life of a dream where every move is hundreds. Live the life of a dream where every move is hundreds. Said I love my life. Yeah, I love my money. I'm from deep downtown where the light those show. Had to break out the money, get the access code. Now we send packages to your address, ho. Get your money, little niggas, stack the bag up, though. Hit the streets on go, get the strap on hip, yo. Let the flame burn if a nigga try chips. Tell him get your own bag, bow heads, then you did. Pray to God they ain't see you just smashing the whip. I'm on the ass, don't trip. Yeah, my team feelin' rich. Go and take us a sip, they gon' slap in the ick. Go take a nigga bitch, drop a raw, feel a lip. Watch you block all the calls, texting life is a bitch. There's a price, get you pimp. Yeah, my hustle hand sick. Put your feet, get you kick. You can fear for yourself on the curb when you sip. Trapping every day, tryna stack me a man. My team getting rich, yeah.
I bet it's this all the way out.
Said I love my life.
Oh.
Yeah, I love my money. You might hate my team, but we getting money. Never sell yourself, but sell that work for money. Live the life of a dream where every move is hundreds. Live the life of a dream where every move is hundreds. Live the life of a dream where every move is hundreds. Live the life of a dream where every move is hundreds. Said I love my life. Yeah, I love my money.
And then that's it. How do you say that? Aeneas? Respect. Welcome from Trovo. I really liked the vocal chain on that. Hi. I really liked the vocal chain on that last. Like, what was the chorus for that voice? But then for some reason, like when that same person came back to do their verse, the vocal chain changed, and it was very like SE and not as like bold in the energy range of the frequencies. Aeneas. Okay.
Aeneas.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Aeneas, welcome.
So And so I heard that in the Iraq War, they used to torture people with playing the same song over and over again. And if you ever wanted to torture somebody, play that beat on repeat
For like an hour.
I would kill myself. I was getting frustrated listening to that beat. And I'm not even talking like I had completely tuned out the lyrics.
Yeah.
All I heard was ah, 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 ah. I hate
It detracts.
hate these type of beats.
Yeah.
These I don't even forgot the person's name who got really famous for making these type of beats. I hate these type of beats. This is torture. It's a 2-bar loop over and over and over again for 4 minutes.
I would like I could hear if those dropped out. I could hear if those Oh Lord. I could hear if like the beat dropped out for like something. We didn't even have to say anything. I mean, tell me a Britney Spears song that's bad. She makes that money.
The beat's terrible. So back to my review, since I'm going to give time to it. I don't like these type of beats. It is torture. You could torture somebody with this. It's the same loop over and over again. The rap I tuned out. I didn't listen to the rap because the beat was torturing me. So yeah, and what I said earlier, it didn't change. So that's my review.
Okay, that's his review too. I mean, take it or leave it. Apparently, it's leave it.
Now, I mean, I can tell you, use a different beat, resubmit, or send something else. But
I feel like the low end, I feel like the beat snare wasn't bad. It just needed to have some change to it. But then it was the overall, it was that and then your ears just latched onto it, and then after a while, that's all that you heard, and so. Yeah, it took effort to change, and that's why I was like, I really did like the vocal chain on whoever was doing the chorus, but then it changed on the verse too. So, no, it needs work.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, me personally, I wouldn't listen to this if you sent something else or recorded it on a different beat, did a whole song where you're not completely fighting against that 2-bar loop over and over, because that's all I hear. What I have to pick a voice to listen to.
Right. And what's
you
the
have
voice?
to actively try really hard as a listener, and this is genuine feedback. You have to try really hard to completely kill one of the vocals and then listen to one. And why am I trying so hard? But the one that stands out the most is the one that's constantly everybody else doing the same pity pat rap. I don't care what they're saying. I just want to turn it off. After 30 seconds, after 1 minute, I want to turn it off because I'm tired of hearing that same voice do that same thing over and over again.
Literally fatigue.
Now, if he doesn't like this review, then continue making this music and continue having nobody listen to it. Because what I'm telling you is what people aren't going to tell you. And I promise you, 90% of the people in this chat room would have been turned that song off. And I bet you, while I was on my phone, they were like, can he please turn this song off? Because their ears were being pierced. It was torture. Now, that has nothing to say about you rapping or whatever you're doing. It is a bad loop.
Yeah.
Those songs... Those loop songs where it's a 2-bar loop over and over is terrible. It's sonically bad.
And ear fatigue is
it
a
is
thing.
Scientifically proven
Ear fatigue
to torture. Scientifically proven to torture. It has been used throughout history. Korea, North Korea and South Korea do it to each other.
They just play shit.
They blast music across the Korean border to torture the guards. It is a proven thing. And if you don't believe it, continue making this music, continue to have nobody listen to it. Because who wants to voluntarily be tortured? Up to them.
I do like the point Acute makes. It's, about ditching your ego. And then the big thing, I really like the point that he makes, where it's like not marrying yourself to your art, which is...
I didn't even read what anybody else said.
83307 says, thanks for saving us, John.
I mean, I would if people want to stay silent, stay silent. It's fine with me. But
opinions must be given.
I like when other people are honest in the chat room, or other people say, like, if people think I'm wrong, it's, I would love for them to come out right now in the chat room to be like, you know what, I like that. I think you're bugging. And then I'll be like, that is just my personal opinion. Let me backtrack on saying that.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Valid opinions all around.
Would love to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong by saying I think 90% of the people in the chat room. Let me backtrack. People in the chat room, please come out and tell this man that y'all weren't being tortured by that for 4 minutes. Please. Please. I want to apologize. This is what I want to do. So please. 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 I know he's left the chat, but please. I'm waiting for y'all.
All right, there you go.
That man tried. I didn't read what anybody else was saying about ego and stuff and growth. I didn't read any of that stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't read any of that. I don't know if y'all were referring, like, bringing that towards him or anything. I was okay with what he said about me and trying to call my character into question.
Yeah.
Without him knowing a thing about me while the first 30 seconds I told him. Already had told him what it was.
Yeah, and then that continued for 4 minutes.
Yeah. So, I don't know that I'm getting any response from Submit here. Oh, on Trovo, he doesn't get a Submit thing, so we have to write it on Trovo.
Go to...
Oh, it's not even letting you...
Go to www.consultqna.com. Probably there was a command, and it's not working anymore. No, it's fine. We appreciate you trying. We just don't get that many people on Trovo.
Yeah, Anais, so www.consultqna.com. I think it is in our About Me on Trovo. I'm not sure, but try it there.
Yeah, thanks. What do we got next? Please have some music.
Up next,
can we get a vote twos?
Would be Acute. And Britney Spears has some dope songs back in the day.
Backstreet Boys too?
I like Backstreet Boys. I wasn't a Britney Spears fan.
Yeah.
Britney Spears got annoying to me too.
I mean,
she, it wasn't for me. It was for the girls,
Yeah.
Britney Spears. But, I ain't mad at Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I like Backstreet Boys. I like NSYNC. I like the good music. And
Max
they both
Martin
made good
music. If you ever read about Max Martin writing the songs for those groups, and how, like, some songs, when you look at them lyrically, they don't make any goddamn sense because it's all about, like, writing pop versus writing music that makes sense. It's really interesting.
Yeah. So up next we got Acute. He sent over an ambient joint inspired by brave astronauts lost in space. Looking for some general thoughts. Okay. Were there any astronauts lost in space outside of the? I think there was one Russian who died in re-entry.
I don't know.
In the history of astronauts, I think only one died. No, well, I mean Columbia re-entry. So there's a couple in re-entry, but I think they're all re-entry. Yeah, because they're
like floating off into space.
Yeah, I don't think any got to float off in space.
Yeah,
but hey, it's all good, y'all. I kind of was just interested to see what happens over on Trovo when it comes to music. I've actually been, I couldn't see that.
25 years, 25 plus.
Yeah. Soyuz one is what you're mentioning, I believe. Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Yeah, and then I mean we got the Columbia,
mm-hmm.
or was it Challenger? Challenger or Columbia?
Challenger was going up. Columbia was coming down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
but people
I think there was
floating off into space only happens in movies. So
yeah, I think there was a monkey or a dog.
There was a monkey. Well, there was a dog too. There was both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadness.
I'm curious about this track.
Yeah. All right, let's hear it. I'm a space nerd,
Yes.
so
We also do space review shows.
yeah. Falcon 9's going to launch on the 20th, I think. A new Falcon 9 from Kennedy Space Center.
A heavy one?
Yeah, Falcon Heavy.
Ooh,
so that's going to be cool. And boosters are coming back, so we'll see them turn around in the air.
Love
if
it.
y'all haven't seen a rocket launch, come to Florida and see a rocket launch.
It's pretty cool. So you mean we review Cowboy Bebop? We do, in fact, review Cowboy Bebop.
Every episode.
See you later.
Every week.
Yep.
All right, this is called SOS Centauri. Centauri. Jesus. I can't read. It's because I like Britney Spears.
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
I already like this.
I'm not for the culture. I as well play Stellaris, so when you mentioned that, I just thought about all the different, and I was like, yeah, I could hear this while playing Stellaris too.
Gaming background, yeah, for sure.
Good times. This also sounds like it'll be in No Man's Sky.
Yeah, or some sci-fi type thing.
What is it, Star Citizen? Mm-hmm. Holla at them.
Yeah.
What's the other one that's coming out that they're working on? They probably got a bunch of in-house people though.
It'd be one of those things that it might be worth your time. Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield, Star Citizen, never coming out. But
Kangaroo, thanks for the follow. This would be one of those things that you like if you took your time like looking through, or maybe like something on like look through what's the channel? Dust. Look through a channel called like look for a channel on YouTube called Dust, and it's a bunch of shorts, and you can probably find all the studios that make that stuff and get connected with them.
The directors. Yeah. So they're all short films, indie films, and there's all the directors are always in the comments.
Yeah.
And you can easily follow those directors, find them on LinkedIn.
Yep.
And just see what projects they're working on, because you could probably get this licensed in one of their movies or something like that.
Easily.
And I think Dust gives them a small budget.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So yeah, Dust is the channel on YouTube, and then from there, each thing that they show is like its own a whole studio. So like watch a video and be like, damn, that was a good video, and then go through and see who made it, and then reach out to like directors or music directors, and like just be brave. Like just be brave to just be like, hey, I saw your thing. I do this. Let me send you a demo. A song like this would easily catch somebody's ear.
I can see this title screens, anything, intro scenes, anything like that.
Yeah.
And Dust is all sci-fi short films. So it's sci-fi horror, sci-fi space, anything, all sci-fi. And they're short films or indie films. Sometimes they have decent budget, so you'll see like big name actors in these short films.
Yeah.
Some of them are CGI films. Some of them are animes. You never know. But Dust. And then if you're bored, watch that YouTube channel called Dust.
Just the whole. I sat down and just. It was over the break, so I had time to kill, so I just binged and just had it on, and it was. Some of them are like meh.
Terrible.
Some of them are like, holy, like this should be a whole fucking movie.
Yeah, and it kind of makes me mad when I find the one where I'm like, I want more.
Yeah. Like they give you like 10 minutes. You're like, where's the other 70 minutes of this?
Because it like sets it up like, oh, this could be something good.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It usually never happens.
Yeah.
So that's the sad part. Cool. Going to have a lot of fun with that. Never been afraid to put myself out there. Appreciate you giving me some resources. Yes, man. Of course.
Thank you for submitting. That was really fun. I like switching it up, and especially when we get into like soundtracky kind of stuff. That's fun. We had one. What was it, like 2 weeks ago? That was like Japanese craziness. So.
Oh yeah. What was
Squiggles.
it? Yaku?
Yeah, Yaku. Squiggles. Thanks for submitting. We do this every Wednesday, so anytime it's Wednesday, wherever you are, just feel free to go to the webpage and submit.
Yeah, I think he just joined the Discord. I just got a notification.
Love it.
Let's see. Yep, he just slid into the server. So
love it. I'm
gonna throw a wave real quick.
I should probably do that.
Yeah. All right. So up next is Wise Slacker still here. I am Young Mike, Allure Hearts, Cool Cat, and DeMonte. Are y'all still here? Wise Slacker said we can pick.
Wise Slacker is here.
So there's a track called Someday and Hope. If only one submission is allowed, do Hope. That's what he says.
Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Someday is smoking. And Young Mike says, we all here.
All right. So what do you want to do, Alex? The track called Some Days
he
or
says
Hope?
Someday is smoking, so I'll go with that one.
Let's do Someday?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Check this out. I wonder if it's going to remind me of Big Crit. Let's see. My man, Kim, can you throw this man on the his SoundCloud on there for Someday? It's the one that's in the white. His display picture is Spike.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Just like your front license plate is Spike?
Yes. It's not the same picture, but it's definitely Cowboy Bebop.
He speaks our language, is what you're saying.
Shouts out to him.
Yeah.
Shouts out to him for that.
Very nice. This is so like Cowboy Bebop-esque.
I keep dreaming of the day hoping that someday I'll be okay. I don't know if I can change, but I don't wanna stay this way. Smoke sesh, man, I need to smoke less. Got me putting off the growth cause there's no stress. When you're stoned, coming off the dome, happen to hit all the craziest flows. Then it's gone in a second, trying to be present, trying to come up from the status of a peasant. Yeah, man, it's high time that I open up my soul to the good vibe. Just let it ride till it all falls apart. Open up your mind, but mostly your heart. Maybe you'll find that that little spark ignites to a flame, yeah. Man, I don't need the money, the power, the fame. Just a good blunt and a bundle of sage. Get those demons up and out of my place. Get those demons up and out of my face. Get out of my space. Outer space, bro. I keep dreaming of the day, hoping that someday I'll be okay. I don't know if I can change, but I don't wanna stay this way. I keep dreaming of the day, hoping that someday I'll be okay. I don't know if I can change, but I don't wanna stay this way. Smoke sesh, picking up the pieces of my hope chest. Catch me in a war with the unrest. Trying my best, it's never good enough it seems. I'm just trying to be me. Heart on my sleeve, they put me in a box and forget about me. Stuck me in the corner till I goddamn screamed I want out. So I tried to make it through tonight. Just get high just to feel alright. Hoping in the morning I can fight the good fight. But for now, I keep dreaming of the day, hoping that someday I'll be okay. I don't know if I can change, but I don't wanna stay this way.
I love the crackling. Crackle.
Let's see. Alright. I don't think there's any more, but let's see.
Jump ahead if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, he says I need to put a poem in it. Yeah, like a spoken word thing. I can hear that.
I don't think you need to put a poem. You can talk if you want to, or you can just fade it out earlier. I don't think you really need to put a poem. I mean, it's a up in the air thing, but it's not necessary. You could just fade it out earlier, so it's not 3 minutes and 55 seconds. It could literally end at 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yeah.
That would be fine. So, up to you. So, I love the beat. My biggest issue is the vocals aren't mixed correctly for this style of for this. They're too high. There's too much air in them.
Okay.
So this should have a warm tone on the vocals. It's not. It's very crispy and very open.
Okay.
So in this situation,
you do the
I
opposite.
think I think it starts with gain structure. Because it sounds like he has his microphone. He's like 2 steps back from the microphone.
Gotcha.
And the gain is really loud.
Yeah.
And I think that will help the singing too, because it'll make the singing feel warmer.
It's like pull him close so that way he kind of relaxes into it a little bit. Yeah.
Because I don't think he needs to be so. He's like, I keep singing away. Like, he's so far that it's like you hear.
It's all
the entire
projection.
room. I don't think it. I think it needs to be worn.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, he says he's really, really close. His mic is a piece of junk.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. Maybe it is just the mix then. If that's the case, I would feel
was way down.
Yeah. Yeah. Approach it. This would be like one of those like, if you want to get really technical, an 80-20. AT2020, yeah, okay.
Those are crispy too.
Yeah. If you want to get technical, this is the world of second harmonic versus third harmonic. If you want to get that warmth, you're going to look for a more second harmonic process. So like an LA2A compressor or some kind of tube EQ. Anything that's like tube, anything that you associate with like warmth, tubes, tape saturation, that's all second harmonic. Anything that's like solid state is third harmonic. So like 1176s, probably you have like a really clean mic and then you put like an 1176 on it. So you're just accidentally building up some like crispiness into your sound. And the way that you get away from that is just choose a different type of compressor. You don't even really have to EQ it that hard. You can just choose textural things that work more towards the warmth as opposed to the clarity.
Yeah. So another thing, a lot of people confuse warmth as mud.
Right.
When we say warm, it usually just means body in the vocals rather than mud.
Right.
This is mud. Warm is just like warm. It's like
right here.
You're right here.
Yeah.
Mud is this.
Yeah.
So this is muddy versus this being warm.
There you go.
Versus this being extra crispy. So that's like how you can kind of hear the difference.
Yeah. I in terms of performance and track, I really liked it. It was fun. It was just kind of it's just, you said it's like a smoking song, and it follows that vibe. I think like it's just fun.
Space jet. Can you come to the front office? Space jet. Thank you. Good times. Yeah, I think the vocal mix will, like a better mix will help it. Like something that sits more warm within it, because the beat's very warm.
Yeah, the beat's warm. And just the general vibe. I will say keep the ad-libs and stuff how they are. Like they sit in the back like they should. And they help your story. Like just the general vibe, they help it. So don't worry about those, just that main vocal. Yeah. Fun song. Thanks for submitting.
Cool, man. So shouts out to Wise Slacker. Up next we have I'm Young Mike. I feel as I've been in the same area as Young Mike before.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I've seen his name on. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he was at it. I don't know.
You sense his presence.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. So let's check this out. This track is called Jumpin', featuring Cool Cat. He says, "Love y'all boys." So let's check it out.
I'd like to hear some more from you, Wise Slacker. So if you're around on a Wednesday, submit. Cause it's fun stuff.
Pussy boys be talking shit. Why y'all money broken, I double it. And I stay exclusive, you ain't coming in. Don't check the names, fuck your government. And your bitch is bad, yeah, she subbing in. Get the fuck out the field, you was fumbling. Oh, you thought we was cool, but I'm not your friend. You open the window, I'm jumping in. You open the window, we jumping in. We taking your shit and we run with it. Off of the track, I be stumbling. So it's hard for me to function. Remember, we wasn't on nothing. Now we got the city jumping. Now they see how we. Now they see how we be running shit. We just roll another dank. We don't really like to think. If you ain't talking about the money, dog, what else can you say? We just smoking on stank. OG Kush, nigga, what you think? Might fuck around and hit up the bank. Call your mic like, what's the play?
Oh, it's gonna happen next.
She hit my phone and said, what was the play? We could get in my backseat and roll up a jazz. She bringing her friend cause she going both ways. Two slim hoes eating me like buffet. I'm going crazy, I always be wild. You can tell by the hands that I'm always on time. Stop trying to be me cause you never gon' find it. He whack as fuck like his daddy Joe Biden. Too bad not my shit to get involved with. But if you bring me in your beef, I'm gon' solve it. And I got all these damn tools in my pockets. We quick to up the scene, all my shooters pop shit. Pussy boys be talking shit. Why y'all money broken, I double it. And I stay exclusive, you ain't coming in. Don't bad, yeah, she subbing in. Get the fuck out of feel you was fumbling. Oh, you thought we was cool, but I'm not your friend. You open the window, I'm jumping in.
All right, Alex, you may be able to help me with this.
I play Inu and Jalen7. Thanks for the follows.
That's JVS. No, I don't know. You may be able to help me with this.
He's finally made his other account.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's so the moment the bass stopped, everything got louder, and then the moment the bass hit back again, like it was early in the track.
Yeah, find that for me.
I don't know.
You open the window, we jumping in. We taking your shit, so it's hard for me to function. Remember we wasn't on nothing. Now we got the city jumping. Now they see how we. Now they see how we be running shit. We just roll another day.
Yeah.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So the moment the bass went away, that part just got louder and sound infinitely better.
Ooh, that's weird.
So
now we got the city jumping. Now they see how we. Now they see how we be running shit. We just roll another day. We don't really like the thing.
it's because the bass. What side is something side chain?
I don't think so. I think there's so much automation going on in this that I would tend towards the fact that it just automates louder there than there's some sort of weirdness going on.
Because I almost feel like the whole track should be mixed at the volume at what that was.
Just that specific point.
Yeah,
right
like
there.
that's where it should be, but I feel like it's being crunched into like something is causing it to crunch it in this range. And then right when it gets to that part, whatever is the master releases, so everything else breathes, and then it crunches back down.
Let me give you a suggestion then, and this is going to help with just the general like craziness going on, which I enjoy. I really like the dip in the middle, and there's a lot of like thought out things happening with like effects dipping in and out. And Q brings up a really good point about like the master like hitting in that very specific spot. If you've got waves is going to help you. If anybody that you know has waves, look up the C4, which is a multi-band compressor, and there's a preset called uncompress. Put that on your master before you do your basic limiting, and it's going to give just a little bit of life back to, and it's going to sound like that spot that you're pointing out. Okay. Where it just like there's so much bass and bass frequencies, and then like vocal and other vocal frequencies that they're kind of bringing each other down, and then when one lets up, the other one shines a little bit more, and the C4 is going to make it so that like everybody just kind of sits and doesn't really fight each other, especially on that uncompressed setting. This is cool. This is a really cool track.
I'm just stuck on what is happening right there.
Yeah,
but this is the only part in the song it happens.
Yeah, and like so, essentially aim for your vocals to sound like they sound right.
Yeah, which is
right here.
Within 40 to 42 seconds of the song.
Yeah. Play it one more time real quick.
We just roll another day. We don't really like the thing. He ain't talking about the money, dog.
So 40 to 42 seconds.
And right there, it just comes.
It
back
releases, but it's like, why did these vocals bleed through? What clamps it back down? What is the trigger to clamping it back down? Is it
might
the
be able to
bass?
sidechain it and like give it a little bit of breath. Yeah, I think.
It almost seems like everything is sidechain or gated to the bass.
Yeah, and maybe don't.
I don't, and I'm confused right now because I don't know what it is, but within 40 to 42 seconds is like where I think the entire song should be mixed at level, that volume. Yeah. And then it would be fine.
It's got like when it lets off, it's got like a level of grittiness to it. That really fits the sound.
Like if people don't know what we're talking about, I'll rewind it a little bit. Y'all gonna hear it, and then y'all gonna hear whatever is happening release, and then you're gonna hear it clamp back down.
Now we got the city jumping. Now they see how we. Now they see how we be.
Of course, it wants to do that.
And then Google.
It wants to do that right before
talking bullshit on the song. It's just for the mosh pit. Yeah. I agree. Like it's aggressive. We're like really into the sound out. You've probably been watching a lot, and we've just been bullshitting. But like this is really the realm that we excel in. Is like this is what we do. We listen to stuff and try to make it better.
Allure Hearts is here.
The function. Remember we wasn't on nothing. Now we got the city jumping. Now they see how we. Now they see how we be running shit. We just rolling out the dank. We don't really like to think. He ain't talking about the money, dog.
And then it
What
clamps.
else can
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah, I think it's on the bass because right then everything opens up. You have
Right.
dynamic
It
range.
sounds
you
like a
can
master
hear
thing.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever that is, my feedback would be fix that.
Yeah. Young Mike, a really important thing like is that like you want like it's for the mosh pit, a really good like mix like that will make it more aggressive. And that's a really important thing is like in music now, it's not just like compressors and like slam it in like XX Tentacion song, which is just slam the shit out of it. And he makes aggressive songs because of it. But also like they did another layer of like good things like side chains and multi-bands and stuff like that. So that way all of those like crazy vocals and then this crazy beat could live in the same realm and still be aggressive as shit.
Yeah, whatever's doing it is pulling everything in tight. Even the bass seems like it wants to hit harder, but it's not. So everything is just tightly put in a box.
Right.
And then when it opens up, it's like, oh, it's breathing, there's air, and then it clamps back down again. So I think if it's all mixed with how that small area between 40 to 42 seconds is open, it will make a mosh pit. It will make people mosh harder because your bass will be able to hit harder.
Right.
Because I don't know what's happening, but it's clamping it down like 3 to 6 decibels.
And it could be like punching people in the face. Yeah, for sure. The Bliss, when you get a chance, look back to Weatherman Dan's song. I made a little note for you talking about what Dan did, that the stuff that you can do. So whenever you get a chance, rewind. It was like an hour and a half ago. So sweet song. I do really enjoy the song. Don't get me wrong. That's a fun song. Thanks for submitting.
All right. Up next, we got Allure Hearts. Then after that, Cool Cat. And Monte, I think he's right there.
He's here, yeah.
So then that will be the end. Once we get through those three, that will be the end of the stream. So let's move right over into Allure Hearts. They sent over a track called Ball With Me. I don't think they sent over a love letter, though. Nope. Nobody's doing that today. Let's check it out. Ball With Me, Allure Hearts. Woo! It's happening on this one, too.
Probably the same person.
Y'all have the same engineer?
She asked all over, I can't meet her ass. I'm fucking that bitch, she shut up her friends. I pull up my top, you know he gon' dash up.
It's something on the bass.
So
every time it hits, things duck.
When you guys go to master with a multiband. So that way, because it sounds like you're doing an across-the-board compressor that is causing other frequencies to have an effect of clamping down. So yeah, when you're doing a master on these, master with a multiband.
I rewinded it, so we're going to listen to it from the beginning.
Okay, it's called 7 Days.
She asked all over, I can't meet her ass. I'm fucking that bitch, she shut up her friends. I pull up my top, you know he gon' dash up. Fucking on Rico, it's all on my past. She asked me, look, can you give me a chance? I'm fucking that thot, cause that bitch is a fan. Looking on me, I thought you was her man. Bitch, I don't wanna shit just cause that I can. Running up green, I'm running up bands. You fucking on threes, I'm fucking on tens. Get it so high, I don't think I'm a land. Doing a chance, what is it a plan? I'm sipping on wine, got me in a trance. Cover that accessories all on my hands. She wanna fuck, I'm looking like when. She wanna fuck, put her up in a Benz. I'm with a T, yeah. I'm with your bitch, you better be, yeah. Working Celine, yeah. I put your bitch, she said she a V, yeah. I put her ice on my wrist, yeah. I put your bitch in her sister. My shooters like her blue and miss, yeah. They know I'm next, that's why they gon' follow me. That was my bitch, but that shit don't follow me. Better this money like I won the lottery. All my texts, but that shit don't talk to me. Stepping on her like my Myers on Halloween. It's hard to me too, like that bitch is a part of me. Working hard as she popped her Molly B. Stay going, none of that bitch is a party me. Said I don't want her, don't know why she bothered me. I never did love her, not even a part of me. Boys, that pussy don't know why he trying me. I'm in a way, she texting me finally. I took a flight to that bitch to Japan. I'm in a mall, I'm blowing the man. Orders are hard, she can't even stand. Working Celine, my bitch is a 10. She don't worry about none, she know I'm the man. I did like a bunny, she blasting again. She thinking it's funny, I'm fucking her friend. yeah. I went over fucking a whore, yeah. I put my bitch in New York. All lyrics the one she adore, yeah. You was the one she ignored. I'm getting high and I'm pouring a four. Ain't no shit you can't even afford. Flexing on niggas that feel like a chore. I would've seen, yeah. I put your bitch, you better be, yeah. Working to lean, yeah. I put your bitch, she said she a V, yeah. I put her ass on my wrist, yeah. I put your bitch in the system. My shooters like a blue miss, yeah. Check it out, don't wanna fuck, just give me the nigga. The way that I fuckin', she say I'm the best. Yeah, a lot of niggas, they sayin' I'm next up. Stay with her tongue, get put on a stretcher. Get your bitch here, it's all on my sweater. She fuckin' that nigga, she know that I'm better. I'm fucking your bitch, she said she get wetter. Trustin' a man, you know I would never. We meet in my bed, it's part of her schedule. Running for calls with my foot on the pedal. Pull on my glove, now he running the treadmill. Got me like fire, got me on my coat. And she got to that addiction, the store on cold. I was killing her pussy, it was murder, she wrote. And she asked if I love her, said bitch, you a hoe. I'm fucking your bitch, she hitting that note. If her nigga get mad, then I'm swinging my pole. You missing that nigga, that bitch, she said no. Can't be mad by that bitch, that was already a hoe. I'm smoking on gas, smoking on stone. Calling my phone, she won't leave me alone. My bitch, she is better, bitch, dead to the bone. And I'm rocking on metal, I'm rocking on chrome. Call me an Eddie to get in my zone. She calling me daddy, won't leave me alone. She yelling my name whenever she moan. I gotta forget her, she's not coming home. I would've seen, yeah. I put your bitch, you better be, yeah. Working to lean, yeah. I put your bitch, she said she a V, yeah. I put her ass on my wrist, yeah. I put your bitch in the system. My shooters like a blue miss, yeah. No.
That's fucking
all right.
fun.
That's a thing, and that just happened at the end. Sounds like you just left a piece in there that you were supposed to cut out, and then you bounced out the track. Yeah.
Real quick before I talk about what we were talking about, I'm gonna say, because all you guys are just hanging out supporting each other, in March we're gonna do like a March Madness bracket tournament with like it's all voting based, and there's gonna be like prizes. So if you guys want to get in and support each other, that would be the time. So yeah, keep an eye out for that through our
Discord,
and
our social media.
IG, which is ConsultQnA, if you guys want to go follow that.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow us on there, because I see the support and I love seeing it. But for March Madness, it's really going.
It's very important.
We only get one vote for March Madness, and all of you guys get to vote. By March Madness, I'm gonna be ready with the new sounds. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, March Madness.
Fixing it right now.
Oh, all right. All
Are we
right.
back?
All right.
There we go.
Oh.
Are we back? Can you hear us? Okay. What was I talking about before I was so rudely interrupted?
You said a compressor on the master, but it should be a limiter.
Yeah, compressor on the master should be a limiter. Everyone says thank you, Kim. But if you're going to do a compressor on the master, set the release super fast. And that way, because what the pumping that we're hearing, the stuff that's taking away from your vocals whenever that kick hits stems from the kick, but then the compressor hits from the kick, and it's still in its release state.
So it sounds like it's clamping it back down again.
Right. And so that's taking away from your fun vocals.
Yeah.
From your fun in your face, pop, 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 pop vocals.
So check the release on the compressor or whatever you have on the master. It's too long.
Yeah, it's too long.
Shorten it up.
Or just switch it to a limiter, which has a very, very fast release.
Yeah.
Or if you really want to get that kick in there without being slammed by a hard limiter, multi-band it. And that would treat each frequency band differently in terms of how a compressor reacts to it. All technical stuff. That's what we're here for. Fun song, fun effects. Whoever you're going through likes messing with shit, and that's fun. That's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So he said this song had a different name than what the metadata says. So I don't know the name of the song. I guess it's called 7 Days.
Yeah, 7 days.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for submitting.
Shouts out to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Cool Cat up next. This track is called Come and Goes.
All right.
He said this is dropping later.
Later, as in not today.
Yep. So, but sometime.
Some other time.
Let's check it out. It's an M4A.
Sweet.
So dope. How could you be mad that I did it on my own? I need to know if everything good in life just comes and goes. This type of hit when you know you lit, can't nobody make you mad. Don't matter how you get to it, long as you get straight to the bag. I love making music, that's why I do it. Ain't for the social tag. I'm just being me, originality, and I'm bringing hope back. I'm off the wall and my energy is bright. I'ma stand tall through the day and the night. When I was small, knew that I could reach new heights. I'ma give my all, I got hella hard in a fight. If I'ma do it, I'ma be the best. These feelings that I gotta get them on my chest. They really dying to know what we gon' do next. We strategic, best believe it, we making moves like chess. But I'm so dope, man, I'm just so dope. How could you be mad that I did it on my own? I need to know if everything good in life just comes and goes. So much anxiety fucking up my sobriety. The only thing that calms me down is her brain, she's inspiring. She hate that I got a roster, but she don't plan on retiring. She like to fit and she like to sweat, she said that I'm styling. Hold on, wait a minute, I feel like I'm really rioting. She said, "Cat, you got that swag." I be like, "You been knew that." Type of shit that gets you mad. Big love it, yeah, she's super bad. If she pull up, that's a tag. Took your bitch, won't get her back. If I'ma do it, I'ma be the best. These feelings that I gotta get them on my chest. They really dying to know what we gon' do next. We strategic, best believe it, we making moves like chess. But I'm so dope, man, I'm just so dope. How could you be mad that I did it on my own? I need to know if everything good in life just comes and goes.
That's what I'm saying. Get that March Madness going. Get 10,000 people in here.
Nandrum and Cool Cat would sound really dope.
Nandrum and Cool Cat would sound really dope.
Cool Cat,
together.
who's your engineer? Because Nandrum needs your engineer. Because I think whoever that is would probably do Nandrum like a lot of justice.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool Cat gives me the feeling of like I almost feel like he's fashion TikTok rap.
Oh, okay. That's oddly cool specific.
Like with the name Cool Cat,
Cool Cat.
he can pretty much set his own trend.
Yeah.
And make it, and he could be a trendsetter on TikTok.
There
like
you go.
with this sound, I mean the sound is very, I would say like Mr. Altismo saying it's quite niche. I don't think so. I think the sound is in the realm of Uzi and all of them, and like Coach, and like it's not like Cochise, but I could see him getting the traction that Cochise got.
Right.
But I feel it's like if he does like the ASAP Rocky fashion, but fun on TikTok, and then has like dancers and then very fast moving videos,
right,
and stuff like that. Fast moving through his life with fashion, or well, having cool fashion on, or just him being him as a character or whatever. Because I've seen Cool Cat, like I follow Cool Cat on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
So I see how he looks already, and it's like if he just is him,
committed to that TikTok side.
Yeah, if he is him, and then he has this sound, is like this is me being me with my sound. I'm cool. People will be like, they will follow his trend.
There you go.
It's just, I think one thing he'll have to do is kind of figure out how to make unique videos. So something that he does that is him that other people can mimic or other people might want to follow.
Yeah. So you'd have to be on that forefront of like the moment somebody tries something new on TikTok, you're like, I'm going to try that too. And then kind of make it your own in your own style and your own fashion, and then see who can, and people will catch on eventually. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Who is Cool Cat? Who is your engineer?
So curious.
I don't think he said who it was, but yeah, who's your engineer? Because we could recommend Nandrum to him.
Yeah, or just have you guys work together, because that would be a cool sound.
Yeah, I think Nan does more harmonies on like harmony stacks,
and I could hear like something like Cool Cat, if you wanted to do more like a bigger sound, there's a guy in our Discord that is really good with harmony stacks. And I think the two of you could make something really, really cool together where you're doing like a line and he's building harmonies around it.
Yeah. Floidus, Maximus, we are pretty much almost finished for today, so we won't be accepting any more submissions. But in the future, you can send submissions to www.ConsultQnA.com. In the future means every Wednesday. You can send that over. Nan has an Instagram, but I don't think anything's on it yet. He's kind of like rebuilding his name.
Yeah, you're better off going to the Discord, which should have popped up like 30 times by now.
Yeah, he's usually in the chat, so since he's not here today, that kind of sucks, because it's like it always happens. The moment we're like, oh, this person would be good with this person, they're never here.
They're never here.
And then the next week they're like, oh, hey guys, just look this up on YouTube. No.
There's a system in place.
Yeah, no, man.
This was a cool mix. Yeah. This was a cool mix. Yeah.
He still hasn't told me who his engineer is. I'm going to text him.
Cool.
All right. So up next, and last but not least, we got Monte or Demonte. Sent over a track called Together. Okay. So is his engineer Sin the Purge?
I can look up real quick.
Yeah. Check that out. So this is Demonte. Track's called Together. It says 90s R&B vibes. This is the last one of the night. Remember, guys, we do this every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. to usually 10:30 Central Time. So it's 11:41 p.m. So we're way over time as usual. But we start at 8:30 p.m. You can get your submissions in every Wednesday. We do this. You can follow us on Instagram at ConsultQnA. You can follow, you can bookmark our website, www.consultqna.com. You can join our Discord. If you hit !Discord, join us there. There's that's where the community is. There's a feedback session in the Discord. You can give other people feedback. I'm in there. I'm reading what you guys are saying. I don't give feedback in there because I do it every Wednesday. So, but that's more for the community to give you feedback and stuff. I'm in the general chat a lot, and I'm in all the other chats a lot, so there's conversations going on in there. But join it just in case one day Twitch, YouTube, and everything blows up, and Discord's still around. We'll be there.
When it all burns down, there will be Discord.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram because that's where reels get posted, and you can see clips of
our bullshit.
Previous shows and stuff like that. But last but not least, Elise DeMonte. This track is called Together, 90s R&B vibes, which sounds like a lot of fun and a good way to end the stream. Let's hope the song is good.
Hey, Orlando.
Hey,
nice.
Orlando.
Nice.
Now y'all know where I live.
Reminder, I'm putting up an audio interface for March.
Oh, yeah.
March Madness.
March Madness, we haven't even figured out the full prizes yet, but one prize is an audio interface. So make sure y'all keep it locked for March Madness, which is in 2 months. It'll probably be the first 2 weeks of March. We will be promoting that on our social media and in the Discord. Rules and everything will be in the Discord. How we do it, though, is like we set a grand prize, and your donations go, like if you donate, if you're like, yo, I'm going to win, and if you donate, a majority of that goes towards the grand prize. So it's like y'all raise the prize. And then there's first, second, and third place prizes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's good. It was literal madness last year. So
yeah, there was a lot of upsets.
Crazier. Yeah.
A lot of upsets because
crazy.
I get 1 vote, Alex gets 1 vote. And so it's at the end of the day, a popularity contest. So you're going to make sure you got to bring all your people in the chat room and have them vote.
Nick came by himself and came in third. He blasted through everybody. It was crazy.
I mean, the more people who you bring, the more crazy upsets will be. Nick, bless his heart.
He
got really lucky that the entire chat room, the entire chat room thought Doo-Wop Kane was fake. He got very, like, bless his heart. But he almost got passed through because everybody was like, that's not the real Doo-Wop Kane, and voted for Nick.
This is false advertising.
So it's almost like he didn't. It's like he got a bye week.
He did. Well, he got 2 bye weeks because the first person like didn't show up or something like that. His first round, he won by default.
So
beating the now confirmed real Doo-Wop Kane.
Yeah. So now, for March Madness, make sure y'all are here. And let's listen to this track right now.
All right,
Together. Sounds like it's going to be good. Sounds like it's going to be a good way to end the stream. Very good way to end the stream.
Your smile is so amazing. You're the apple of my eye. Your conversation so inspiring.
This is the song of the night right here.
Those other guys couldn't identify. Well, you got me where you want me. Right, yes, I am with belong to you. We belong together. You're my destiny.
Yeah, Demonte Together. Spotify, Google Play, Tidal.
Honey, 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 baby, I want you around, baby.
Thank you for submitting.
Yeah, thank you.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I have no notes.
Is what I need. You belong to me, and I belong to you. We belong together. You're my destiny, and there's no in between. We belong together.
Nobody even sings like this anymore.
Oh.
Like, you really got to pull up Music Soul Child and Jaheim and all of that stuff to get this kind of vibe, man.
If you got more stuff, if you would kindly send it like early on a Wednesday, so that way you're in the meat.
You get the day started?
Yeah, you get the day started. That would be greatly appreciated because that was fun as fuck. I have no notes. I don't think you have notes.
No, I don't. I was just going to play another R&B song to get us up out of here.
Is that Wednesday for us?
Yeah, it might be. Hold on, let me get my R&B folder.
All right.
I don't know. What song
says this has been added to the playlist.
What song I want to do after
the
that?
Best compliment you can give somebody these days.
Yeah, I need to.
Is that Wednesday?
Yeah, that's Wednesday, but I don't know what song to do after that.
Kill Switch, Engage, End of Heartache. What else would you be doing? Man. Hey. Yeah, right. Thank you for submitting. Yeah, like I said, as soon as it becomes Wednesday, submit. I would love to hear more from what you got going on. So yeah, wherever, whenever, as soon as it becomes Wednesday, hit up that demo submission.
All right, let's see about this one. No, it's a beautiful song. Beautiful song. No, we won't do that. All right.
You got any Britney Spears or Backstreet Boys on there?
No, actually, I don't. I don't have any. But that person, he had my number, man.
He had you.
He read me, man. He read me. He knew exactly who I was. He knew my past. He knew my past, my present, and who I was exactly because it's song.
Had you nailed down immediately based on your suggestion for how you could make his song better. Oh, you're one of those types, huh?
Maybe we'll do this one. So take the stream out with this right here.
All right.
I wanna see you. I wanna be you.
Thanks for hanging
I
out.
wanna show you it.
You're just kidding.
I want your body.
Until next time, we appreciate you guys. And thank you for the follow.
I want you to
A star boy. Okay.
Everybody sing it with me.
And who can love you like me? Nobody. Who can sex you like me? Nobody. Who can treat you like me, my baby? Nobody, baby.
A star boy. Every Wednesday, we're here, 8:30 Eastern Standard.
Who can give you what you need? Who can do you all night long?
is killing it with the Kappa gens.
I want the night
Gotta put that A in there.
for me and you. So come here, baby, and let me do it to you. Don't be afraid,
Wait, hold up.
'cause
If your mama listening, hold up for the culture. This for your mama right here. This for your mama right now, Deidre. All over my body.
In the middle of the night when my mind is fiending for you, baby. Gotta call you up and let you know it's what I'm feeling, baby.
911-0024.
Baby, it's an emergency. I'm calling cause I gotta have some more. How would you like it if I lay you down? If I was just let you down. I can't think about nothing else. Essentially, it's me with your love. It ain't no secret, girl. Your body fits me like a glove. My body
All over your body, babe. Your body all over my body, babe.
over my body, all over your body. It's your body, babe. It's your body, babe. My body, all over your body, it's your body, your body, all over my body, your body, baby. All over your body, baby. It's your body, baby. Oh, it's your body, baby. All over my body, girl. Wanna feel you up till your inflows all over me. Wanna be your precious treasure wrapped around me, oh so tightly. I wanna hear you shout. So come on, baby, let me break you off. I guarantee I'll turn you out. Would you like it if I was just let you down? Baby girl, stop thinking, you know you want me just like I want you. Never had a lover that would do the things that Johnny can do.
Give me 10 minutes. You ready? Hey, do that little thing I like. Now, baby, tell me what you wanna do.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Oh yeah, I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me. I pull up, anticipating good love.
All right, everybody, have a good night. We getting up out of here. Y'all have fun. We'll see y'all next week.